Winner of this game is going to get to host. Whether they're going to be second or first, depending on what McMinn does. We, on the other hand, everybody here, like you said, is a McMinn fan tonight, because if McMinn wins, then both of these teams can lose and still host a playoff game.
You're exactly right. Let's go ahead and go on over, Jacob, the keys to the game for me. Offense, starting on the offensive side of the ball. Sequatchie County exposed a weakness in our offense last week. There's no doubt about it. Adjustments have to be made to stop pressure up front. Got to find a way to give Chase time to throw the football. The pass game is what opens up our run game.
Yeah, to me, it's going to be start early. Get up early. Make Rhea County get uncomfortable on offense by your offense going out and taking care of business. If I'm the Mustangs, I'm trying to take some deep shots quick, trying to put pressure on Rhea County to change their game plan.
So going over to the defensive side of the ball, keep doing what you've been doing. Linebackers led by Braylon Beard and Tyler Goldman, big weeks last week from those two guys. Both of them north of 10 tackles. And great at run stop. When you can stop the run against this Rhea County team and force them to pass, look out for the guys in the secondary. Michael Wood, your interception leader in Walker Valley history. We've seen a lot of records fall this year. That's one of them. Aiden Burns, C.T. Gunter, Thavin Scruggs. I like our chances when you start getting those guys matched up in coverage.
Yeah, absolutely. Mine's going to be weather the storm. They're going to come out there and they're going to try to take some long drives. You've got to get them into third and long. You've got to get them into second and long. Make them get outside of themselves. They're a power counter type team. Put some pressure on them quickly. You were talking about Aiden Burns. He's one of our captains tonight. Number 2, Aiden Burns. Number 6, Roman Yulo. Number 16, Chase Stevens. And the last one's number 3, Mike Wood.
So, again, going to go on over, as we do every week, to our Southern Heritage Bank Walker Valley Football History Moment. And this Walker Valley Football History Moment took place in 2013. The playoff-bound Rhea County Eagles had a record of 9-1. Their only loss came at the hands of the Walker Valley Mustangs on September 13th, 2013, by a score of 24-17. And since we're on Mix 104.1 tonight, here's a tidbit for our Cleveland fans that might be tuning in and listening. Since we're on their home station, Cleveland would later eliminate Rhea County in the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So the two teams from Bradley County doing business back there in 2013 over the Golden Eagles of Rhea County. Hopefully the Mustangs can carry that on tonight.
Yeah, be big for sure, and we're getting close to kickoff here now, which is super exciting. Both sets of captains are on the field, which means we've got the coin toss coming up.
So I do want to say this. It's supposed to get chilly tonight. Everyone's bundled up. Me and Jacob are up here. We got our sweatshirts on, got the hoodies on, trying to stay warm. And that's one of those things. We've really kind of had a very mild football season. It's felt like baseball season. Most of our football season really nice and warm. Currently, our Dell's heating and air temperature prior to kickoff is 57 degrees, but we're going to drop rapidly. Around 9 o'clock, we're going to be down to 46, and by 10 o'clock, be below 45, around the 43, 44 degree area. So it is going to get cold tonight. If you're on your way out to the MAC, definitely make sure, bring the hats, the gloves, the jackets, try to stay warm, as hopefully your Walker Valley Mustangs are on their way to winning another region championship, which would be the second in the past 3 seasons.
Yeah, so they're meeting at midfield, shaking hands. This is where they talk about sportsmanship, and tonight's a night that you really need to talk about this, because I think things could get chippy here just because of the implications that are at hand.
Yeah, it's going to be a very spirited game. We're roughly 2 minutes out from kickoff, and we're going to let Jacob get this coin toss here, as the Mustangs have done a great job all season with coin toss. Coin toss is sponsored by Cleveland Fasteners and Supply for all those nuts and bolts you can't find anywhere else. If they ain't got it, then you don't need it. They're located on Starview Drive.
So the white hat is talking to both teams, getting ready to flip the coin. He flips it. Looks like the Mustangs have won the toss. Things continue to go the Mustangs' way in the coin toss. They
haven't lost one all year.
Yep.
Haven't lost one all year.
10 for 10 this year.
Keeping it going, no doubt about it. So it does look like Walker Valley will defer to the second half, and Rhea County will receive. And, again, with that, we're going to go over back to the station for our Don Ledford kickoff spot. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, spot all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. Chris Malik set to kick, but we're going to do the defense real quick. Defensive line, Lane Ferris, Eli Robinson, Cooper Godsey, and Jonathan West. Linebackers are Caleb Jackson, Braylon Beard, Tyler Goldman. DBs, Thavin Scruggs, CT Gunner, Aiden Burns, and Mike Wood. And we are set for a region championship kickoff.
And once again, you've been listening to the Cleveland Ford Friday Night Football pregame show. Jacob and I are located here in the Bradley Medical Center broadcast booth. Once again, Jacob Mason here with me, Andy Morris. Excited to be here back at the MAC for this region championship game as we are now moments away from the opening kickoff.
So Chris Malik talking to the official, and he's going to put the ball on the tee, and we are set for kickoff here at the MAC. Rhea County has 2 men deep. Malik's kick is up. It's a line drive. It's going to be caught at the 8-yard line. He's the 15 to the 20. Tripped up, but still moving. He's going to be tackled around the 28. They're going to give him forward progress all the way to the 30. So the Rhea County offense is set to take the field.
Yeah, that was a good open field tackle there, by the way, by number 24, Lincoln Jackson. Lincoln Jackson, a young man we've talked about quite a bit as being a big part of the future of Walker Valley football, already making a big play in a game that's considered a region championship game. So like seeing Lincoln Jackson do that on the opening kickoff. It could have been, if he doesn't make that tackle, he could still be running.
Absolutely. So Rhea County set. Twins to the home, single receiver to the away. We're already getting something blown dead.
Yeah, so Rhea County, by the way, in their green helmets, white tops, white bottoms, working from left to right where we are here in the home press box, going straight toward the direction of that Walker Valley High School band led by Tanner Hunt. Always a big influence in these type of games here at the MAC.
Ball snap. Looking, trips. He's going to keep his feet. He's feeling pressured, throws. It looks like it bounced. They're going to say incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, so I do want to talk about Rhea County a little bit. They've got some guys on this roster that are huge. They're going to be a huge influence as far as needing to come up with some big stops, starting with number 1 quarterback Jackson Schmidt. Jackson Schmidt, very athletic young man. They run an RPO with him, very similar to kind of what we saw last week, although he does like to throw a little bit more than what we saw from Sequatchie County. Also, running back number 5, Mason Ford. You talk about a workhorse. Rhea County has one in number 5, Mason Ford. So now it looks like we're having a personnel change due to Jacob's favorite rule, the knee pad issue.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that. Both of our corners are out, so if you're Harvey, you may think.
Take a shot right here.
Yeah, take a shot right here.
Do you break the script? 2nd and 10.
Ball snapped. It's going to be a QB keeper, Walker Valley.
Nowhere to go.
Over it.
Nowhere to go. Caleb Jackson there to finish it off. And that's a very inspired Walker Valley defense. Also saw, I believe that was, I want to make sure I get this number correct. I believe that was Lane Ferris. It was, who came in and delivered a big hit at the end of that play. But that's what we've seen. Taylor Harvey honestly started that trend here with the Mustang defense, making sure we're getting 11 hats to the football. Coach Henderson has continued it here in his tenure.
Yeah, legitimately, folks, 10 hats. The only person that wasn't was covering a go route on the backside. That was just kind of a decoy. 10 hats were around the football at that tackle. It's something that you love to see.
So
go ahead. It's going to be 3rd long.
This is the first quarter sponsored by Cleveland Ford. Sorry to cut you off there, Jake.
Ball snap, looking. He's going to take a shot deep. Mike Wood is in coverage.
Mike got pulled down.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was looking for a flag, but not against us, against Rhea County.
So I'll say this, that ball easily could have been intercepted, but Mike did a great job. As soon as he was pulled to the ground with the receiver, he went he didn't go into catch the football mode. He went into, let's just get my hands up and knock the ball down. And I think you go no flag there as the official because you're going to try to let these guys play a little bit, but that easily could have been a takeaway for Michael Wood.
We talked about keys to the game, getting them in 2nd and 3rd and long. Now we're sitting at 4th and long, a 3 and out there for Rhea County. Ball is snapped. This is a Cleveland Utilities power punt. It's a line drive. It's going to take a bounce at the opposite 40, and it's going to keep on rolling. This is a great punt. They're going to flip the field. Ball's going to roll out of bounds at the 19-yard line where the Mustangs will take over.
So once again, I do want to welcome all of our listeners, also our viewers, as we are now on Mixed TV. And Mixed TV is driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Always excited to be on mixedtv.tv for all of our fans that aren't able to make it out to the games. And, of course, back here at the MAC for this region championship game between Walker Valley and Rhea County. And essentially, it's easy to call it a region championship game because if you win this game, being Walker Valley, you are the region champ. Rhea County needing a little help if they win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. They need McMinn to win, and really it would help us as well if McMinn wins. Ball is snapped. It's going to be handed off to Cunningham. He finds a seam, and he's going to bounce it for about an 8-yard gain there.
Tackled by number 61, Jackson.
So Cunningham getting the Mustangs started early. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2 for the Mustangs.
Clock here in the first quarter down to 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Warren and Griffin scoreboard 0-0 as Walker Valley has the ball 2nd down and 2 from their own 27. Again, working from right to left.
Ball snap, going to be handed off outside to Cunningham. He's got enough for a first down. That's a Bradley and Concrete Lamb-Con Ready Mix first down for the Walker Valley Mustangs.
That's a very encouraging thing to see here early in the game. We know Coach Aiken scripts about the first 12 plays of the game. To see the confidence to go to Case and Cunningham and establish the run game is such a big deal tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Mustangs, first 2 plays, around 13 yards. So ball is marked. They're in the shotgun. Stevens, ball snapped. Looking, throws, caught to the 35, to the 40. Push out of bounds. That's Roman Yulo. I'll be honest. These Walker Valley Mustang receivers are so big, it's kind of hard to tell who's getting the football until you can see the numbers.
Especially with the baby blue jerseys and the white numbers. That's it. As much as I love the uniform, I can't see the numbers quite as good. But that's one thing I like. They brought Roman Yulo on the jet motion there, threw the ball to him in the flat. He was able to get upfield and get another Bradley Concrete Lamb-Con Ready Mix first down.
They're going to get the ball out quick to Boyd, but Walker Valley is not going to get anything on this play. There also is a flag in the backfield, which doesn't bode well for the Mustangs.
It doesn't. So that was Wilkerson, number 2 at Rhea County, on the tackle. Again, Sawyer Boyd was the receiver on that play. As soon as he caught the football behind the line of scrimmage was brought down, and it looks like that's going to be a holding call against Walker Valley. That penalty sponsored by the Bradley County Litter Grant.
Yeah, I was going to see if they were going to take the loss and make it 2nd and long. They're going to choose the yardage here and make it 1st and 20 for the Mustangs. That's going to have the ball marked at the 35-yard line. I do like what the Mustangs are trying to do here. Last week had a lot of pressure in your face. You're getting the ball out quickly to your receivers.
Clock now down to 9:27 here in the first quarter. As always, our first quarter sponsored by Cleveland Ford. We've got trips to the far side, single receiver set here to the near side.
Hard count, no biters for Stevens. Clock down to 9:15. If you're watching us on TV, we're also on Mix 104.1 and on Cleveland's Oldies 99.1. Ball snap. Stevens gets the ball out quick. Caught. Not for much gain, though. It's going to be about a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 38.
That was honestly a very, very big open field tackle by Caden Rector, who the corner for Rhea County came up and made a good hit there. One thing that we're seeing from Walker Valley right now, throwing the ball into the flat, throwing it out of the jet sweeps. Haven't seen a lot downfield. I think that's about to change here, 2nd and 17, as we see all 3 big guys lined up trips here to the near side.
Stevens in the shotgun. Ball snapped. Looking, has time.
Plenty of time.
He's going to scroll out.
He's getting flush. He's got Roman Yulo downfield. Roman Yulo is going to come down with it at the 35.
Wow,
what an athletic play by Roman Yulo.
Great job by Roman Yulo. Goes up and gets it over the DB. lets them know about it, too. There is an injured Mustang on the field.
Injury timeout on the field.
So that is going to be an injury timeout. Trying to get a number on
That's
who that
Stevens.
is. So that's quarterback Chase Stevens, who jumps up. He is up on his feet, but he did not look comfortable there on the turf as he's shaking his head, walking off the field. He is going to have to sit out for a play because they did have the injury stoppage. You can tell still very uncomfortable as he makes his way off the field and being counseled there by head coach Drew Akins.
Yeah, I would venture to say on first down here, at your 34-yard line, you may see Roman Yulo come in and do a power package, try to pick up a few yards, let Chase Stevens have a breath, and then get him back out onto the field.
And this is one of those situations where you break your script because you don't have your personnel in there. As the clock now at 8:13 to go here in this first quarter. Our Warren and Griffin scoreboard still 0-0, first and 10 Walker Valley after that big Roman Yulo reception.
So they are going to bring in number 12 for the Mustangs. That is Jax Weiss, son of Coach Weiss down at Ocoee Middle School. There is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what this is called. Delay of game on the Mustangs.
I hate to see that after a first down play, but they're trying to get personnel corrected as Chase Stevens had to exit the field. They decide to go Weiss there, which I thought along the lines with you, Jacob, that you're going to go to Roman Yulo in that load set. But I promise you, Rhea County's been practicing load set all week. That's one thing that has been an ace for this team. And Coach Harvey's going to try to do everything he can to make sure that that's not going to work. But we see Jax Weiss, as you said, in there at quarterback.
Ball snapped, fumbled, but caught by Yulo. Going to keep his feet moving, but it is going to be a loss on the play. Again, I'm sitting here trying to rack my brain. With the injury timeout, I'm confused to how the Mustangs got a delay of game. I guess they started the clock as soon as his feet touched the sideline. I don't know.
Yeah, so Chase Stevens does make his way back into the game. Again, a high snap for Weiss to handle, was able to bring it down Roman Yulo, and him kind of caught it at the same time, and then Roman took off with it. Chase goes hard count, second down and 19.
So they got twins out to the away side. Stevens in the shotgun. Ball snapped. Going to be handed off, and this is a big run for Cunningham. He's going to get all the way down to the 30-yard line and make this third and manageable, maybe 3rd and 4 for the Mustangs. Huge run by Cunningham.
Yeah, that was a 14, 15-yard gain. Case and Cunningham being shot out of a cannon there. Mustangs go hurry up offense, 3rd and 5, ball snapped.
They're going to hand it off to him again, but makes a good, he keeps his feet moving. What a big play just to get a couple of yards there, because now the Mustangs are going to be in a 4th and short, which I would venture to say they're going to go.
So we're seeing a personnel change. Rhea County very prepared. They know the tendencies of Coach Akins in this offense, where typically here you're going Roman Yulo load set, but Chase Stevens still in there at quarterback. And now we're seeing this personnel for Rhea County try to get set on the ball. A little confusion on their end. Chase goes hard count, no biters. So it's 4th down and 3.
14 seconds on the play clock, 6:20 on the scoreboard. Stevens looking. 5 seconds, clicks down, ball snapped, it's high again. He's going to look, he's looking, he has time, he's going to scroll out, still looking, makes a throw deep into the end zone. Did he catch it? It's going to be incomplete. So the Mustangs are going to turn it over on downs at the 27-yard line.
So I do want to say this. We saw last week a lot of struggle from this offense inside the 25. Right there, you're not quite close enough, I don't feel, to try to kick the field goal. I think that's a little bit out of the range there, as we saw ourselves in that situation a couple times last week. If we're a little bit closer, I don't think this week Coach Akins gives it a second thought. He's rolling the field goal unit out there to try to get some points on the board.
Yeah, and that was just a weird set of 4 downs there with Stevens having to come off because of the injury, then the high snap, and did a good job of being able to have a shot there. But Rhea County in the shotgun, they're going to go quarterback run off the right side. He's going to have some room to run, and he's going to make a long run, and this one could be to the houses, to the 35, to the 30, to the 20, where he is taken out of bounds. Big first play there for the Rhea County Golden Eagles.
Well, I want to give a shout-out to Thavin Scruggs, who tracked him down from behind. That's a touchdown-saving tackle by Thavin Scruggs. And he ran with him for about 40 yards till he was able to get to him. So a huge gain for Rhea County with 5:47 to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. They are now inside Walker Valley territory. Right there deep down in front of that student section in the band of Walker Valley.
Yeah, Rhea County's in the key of Cleveland drive zone down at the 15-yard line with 5:32 left on the clock. They're in the shotgun. Ball snapped. Going to be a handoff to Mason Ford. Mason Ford flush back inside. Not much working there for the Rhea County Eagles. Tackled. Still trying to get a number there. Looked like maybe Caleb Jackson. Zach Raines.
Okay, number 20, Zach Raines, who we saw get some significant playing time last week. Of course, we know some defensive personnel are a little bit different for Walker Valley. For the remainder of the season, Miles Hawk with an injury. So Zach Raines able to step in his place.
So 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. They're in the shotgun. Ball snapped. Going to be handed off to Ford. He's flushed into the middle. Maybe a gain of a couple. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
So Braylon Beard, who all season long, what an impact he's had from his role in the linebacking core. And this Mustang defense has been so solid, especially with their backs pressed against the wall. We saw it last week against a very tough, hard-nosed Sequatchie County offense. The Walker Valley defense did not bend.
So the Walker Valley Mustang defense has the Eagles in a 3rd and long here. I venture to say it's 2-down territory. Ball snapped. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. They're going to blow this one dead, though. Looks like Rhea County's going to be going backwards.
Yeah, I got to love that on a 3rd down and 6. Back them up against the chains a little bit. But, hey, want to give a shout-out. Dell's Heating and Air. Just call Dells.com. They got us our temperature at kickoff, and it is going to get chilly as we're getting below 50 degrees tonight.
Chick-fil-A located on Key Street in Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today.
So that penalty sponsored by the Bradley County Litter Grant does go against Rhea County. That's going to back them up 3rd and 11 now. As when you hear the swag surfing here at the MAC, you know it's 3rd down. 4 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Still 0-0.
So Rhea County marching into the band currently. They're 3rd and long, 3rd and 11. In the shotgun, Twins out to the home side. Ball snapped, looking. Going to scroll out. He's pressured. Going to have to get rid of it quick. It's caught. Flush back inside. The Mustangs have a bunch of hats to the football. Not going to have enough.
Looks like it's only going to be about 3, maybe 4 yards. That one completed to Wilkerson, who's another one of those impact players for Rhea County.
Braylon Beard looked to be the first one to the football there. It's 4th and 7. Rhea County's going to line up for a field goal here.
So Wilkerson, a wide receiver, running back, and defensive back. You'll hear his name for Rhea County quite a bit tonight. So as Jacob said, 4th and 7, game clock at 3:11 here in the first quarter as Rhea County set to try to be the first to get points on the board.
Ball snapped. Kick is up.
He missed
and
it. Wide right.
No good. So huge stand there by the Mustang defense. Going to keep this game at 0-0 with 2:59 left on the clock.
So with that, the Walker Valley offense gets set to take the field once again. Let's go back over. Didn't get to do this. Our Honda Cleveland starting lineups for your Walker Valley Mustangs. At quarterback, senior Chase Stevens. At running back, number 8, junior Kason Cunningham. At Y back, senior Cole Brown. At the receiver position, number 1, senior Sawyer Boyd. Number 6, senior Roman Yulo. Number 10, junior Luke Hayden. And senior number 7, Joseph Arnett. At tight end, Reese Davis. And on the offensive line, seniors Ashton Roshak and Caden Lassen, Andrew Dugan, Cooper Bitzel, and then junior Jason Jarnigan.
So on that first drive, sponsored by First Horizon, the Mustangs were able to get down into their territory. Ball snap, thrown out quickly. Let's see if they say it's caught. It is. To number 10, Luke Hayden, for a gain of about 4. That'll bring up, let's call it 5. Let's call it 2nd and 5. But they were able to get down into the 27, did not convert. Now they are looking to make another large march here.
Well, already an improvement, a first down play that doesn't have you behind the chains.
So Twins out to the away side, single receiver to the home. They're going to bring Roman Yulo in motion. They're going to blow this one dead, kind of late there.
Penalty marker on the play.
Let's see what they say. Another penalty sponsored by Bradley County Litter Grant. False start against the Mustangs, so that's going to put you back to about 2nd and 9.
2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Again, first quarter sponsored by Cleveland Ford. Still no score in this ball game as Walker Valley, after holding Rhea County on that last drive, misses the field goal wide right. So your Mustangs here at their own 21-yard line, just shy of the 21.
They're going to go trips to the home, single receiver to the away. Looks like they're going to blow this one dead again. That, my favorite call, an equipment.
So he's called for, I believe it's the pant issue, but when he came off the field, his knees were more than covered by his pants. So I'm a little confused if it was the pant.
So they're going to bring Sawyer Boyd over to the opposite side and go twins to both sides. Stevens looking, 13 left on the play clock.
So now they shift sides with Cunningham. He's now to Stevens' right.
Ball snap. Going to be handed off to Cunningham. He's got some room to run. He's to the 30. He's to the 40. And he is tackled out of bounds.
Yeah, hit hard out of bounds, but Casey Cunningham pops right back up with the help of some teammates there on the sideline. And I believe a penalty came in. That might be a potential late hit or a holding call.
Let's see where they decide to go with this. Looking for the head official, holding against the Mustangs. So
yeah, I believe that was called on number 7 of the Mustangs. That's Joseph Arnett. He looks frustrated, but a big gain there from Casey Cunningham, who's been such an impact already early in this game.
The good news is where the foul was called, it's going to bring up 2nd and short. So 2nd and 3 for the Mustangs, not around the line of scrimmage. It was later on in the play.
Yeah, clock already at 1:52 to go here in the first quarter. Still no score.
So Chase Stevens in the shotgun, twins to both sides. Hard count, no biters. Taking their time here, 13 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, Rhea County with that 3-man front showing blitz from one of the linebackers. He, in fact, does blitz.
Stevens, quick slant to Boyd. That's going to be enough for a first down. That's sponsored by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix.
Yeah, Sawyer Boyd, a great move to get inside the defensive back, and that play doesn't happen without Chase Stevens putting the football right on that number 1 of Sawyer Boyd.
Crown, your Jeep and Ram headquarters in Southeast Tennessee, I-75 at exit 20.
Yeah, Crown, you can shop over 200 new vehicles. You can visit them online at crownchrysler.dodgejeep.com. Clock now down to 1:22 to go here in this first quarter. Still no score.
Snap. Going to be handed off to Cunningham. He's going to get the outside, but going to be tackled after a gain of about 3. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Go ahead, Jay.
Jersey College School of Nursing. Your nursing career starts here. jerseycollege.edu.
So I want to give some love to this Walker Valley offensive line. They're making it very possible for Walker Valley to establish the run game here early. And that's kind of the opposite of what I said during the pregame. Usually the way our run game is established, it's because the deep threat is such a priority for defenses. But tonight we've seen a lot of short routes and a big-time run game behind this Walker Valley offensive line.
So they're going to go trips to the home side, single receiver to the away, ball snapped. Going to get it out quickly to Boyd. He has a blocker on the outside. He's going to get a good gain. It looks like he's going to be tackled right at the sticks, maybe a yard further. That's going to be another Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix first down.
And again, Sawyer Boyd sure-handed, able to get his hands on the football, bring it in, get upfield. It's so explosive. We know he's a track superstar and getting so many offers. As soon as he gets the football in his hands, he's such a danger. Shout out to Rhea County for making sure they've got some hats around him.
Ball snap, screen to Cunningham. Avoids the first tackler and then takes a hard hit after the 45-yard line down to the 44.
Yeah, that was number 24, Landon Hallman, the defensive back from Rhea County. Came up, put a hard hit on Kaysen. Kaysen's made some big plays tonight, but he's also been beaten up quite a bit already.
Yeah, so that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Again, your first quarter was sponsored by Cleveland Ford. With that, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The Rocktober sales event is here at Cleveland Ford. Get up to $20,000 off MSRP on select new 2025 F-150 models, or shop select new 2025 Explorer models starting at $33,997, or select new 2025 Bronco Sport models starting at $25,997. Visit clevelandford.com and ask for Crazy Craig. Honest people, honest deals, and home of the $39 oil change for well-qualified buyers, plus tax, tag, title, and $799 closing fee on select models. See dealer for details. Offer ends November 3rd, 2025.
This is Neil Scott Scott, GM of United Structural Systems. We're currently looking to expand our teams at both our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Knoxville offices. We have a first-class benefits offering with medical, dental, vision, and ancillary benefits, PTO upon hire date, referral bonuses up to $2,500 per referral, 401k, and weekly production bonuses. And we have career paths, leadership development training, and even employer-sponsored industry certifications. If you're interested in joining, please go online at ussTN.com/careers or call us 423-320-8883.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. Also, Mix TV is driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland here in the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, excited to be on Mix TV as well as Mix 104.1 tonight. Usually the home of Cleveland Blue Raider football. Definitely know we got some of those listeners tuning in tonight. We appreciate all of you. Excited to be here live from the MAC at Walker Valley High School.
Ball snap, going to be handed off to, nope, it's a RPO, going to make a throw, caught, that was a very chaotic play. I never was on it, if I'm just being honest with you.
So what happened, it was a RPO play, run-pass option, where Chase held the ball for a long time, delayed, showing handoff, pulls it late, then throws downfield. I believe that was intended for number 6, Roman Yulo, who had the ball thrown behind him, was able to get his hands on the football, but so was the Rhea County defensive back as it kind of got caught up and then finally hit the turf. So that's an incomplete. A lot happening there for an incomplete pass.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Mustangs. Ball snapped. Going to be handed off to Cunningham, and he's going to have enough for a Bradley Concrete Lamb Con Ready Mix first down as he picks up 5. Your second quarter is sponsored by USS, your waterproofing and foundation experts. USSTN.com.
Again, got to give a shout out to the big guys up front: Caden Lassen, Andrew Dugan, Jason Jarnigan, Ashton Roshak, and Cooper Bitzel, making it very possible for Walker Valley to run the football tonight.
Ball snapped. RPO, Stevens pulls, he looks, throws, caught to Yulo.
Unfortunately, there's some laundry on the field, so that's going to be a penalty. The way that came out wide as Stevens was rolling out, finds Roman Yulo. That's when the flag came in, so that is going to be another holding call against the Mustangs, sponsored by the Bradley County Litter Grant. We're at 11:20 to go here in the second quarter. Still no score on our Warren and Griffith scoreboard.
Yeah, the Mustangs definitely have the majority of the penalties here tonight, but both teams really not playing super sound quite yet. Mustangs have a couple big holding calls that have pulled them back. This is going to bring up 1st and long from the 50-yard. They're going to mark it the 49-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 20 from the 49.
Again, another first down, well behind the chains.
Rhea County looks to be bringing pressure, going to walk up their linebackers. May just be showing.
Yeah, Coach Akins, Coach Pope taking their time getting this play called in. We've got a split twin set. Cunningham, the running back.
Throws across the middle, nearly caught in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That looks like that was intended for number 10, Luke Hayden.
Yeah, that was, and Luke frustrated as he puts his hands on his helmet, knowing he should have came down with that one. Would have been a first down and then some, but instead brings up a 2nd down and 20 with 10:53 to go till halftime.
So both teams have been around the red zone. Rhea County got all the way inside to around the 10, had some penalty yardages, and then had to back up. They missed a field goal. The Mustangs have gotten to the 27. Ball snapped. Stevens looking, gets the ball out quick, thrown, caught at the 40-yard line. So that's going to be just short of the yard to gain.
So that's actually the original line of scrimmage.
Bad.
So
3rd and 11.
Yeah,
here.
Luke Hayden made his way back to the football, like he was sliding into home feet first. Did a great job getting his hands under the football to retain possession of the football, and it's going to be 3rd and 11 now. So he cut that to-go yardage in half.
And if you get positive yardage here, you can think that the Mustangs are probably going to go for it. They're going to go hard count, no biters, as it's 3rd and 11. 10-14 on the clock.
So we see a little bit more of a bunch set. We've got 3 guys in the backfield.
Got 2 seconds, ball snapped. Looking, throws.
There's going to be a timeout, I believe, called, which is good because it would have been a penalty. No, so they did not get the timeout, and it's a penalty again against the Mustangs. a false start. Very frustrating whenever you make progress to put yourselves even further back behind the chains. And so far early in this game, Walker Valley's done that. Still no score.
Yeah, kicking themselves so far, kind of getting in their own way on the offense side of the ball, playing pretty sound defensively outside of one big chunk play on the QB keeper outside. This is going to bring up 3rd and 16 with 9:53 left on the clock. Going to bring a man in motion, ball snap, looking, throws, caught to Hayden. He's going to be just short of the line to gain, probably about 2-3 yards.
Yeah, and it's going to be a short 3 yards. I think potentially 2 yards is a little bit more accurate. And you keep the offense on the field here as you're now just outside of the 30-yard line. This is a situation Walker Valley found themselves in a lot last week. This is a big opportunity to convert here with an extra down. It's actually going to be 4th and 3.
So, looks like Roman in the power set. Hard count, no biters. 9:10 ticking down on the clock. 9 seconds left on the play clock. Roman set to take the snap. Ball snapped. It's high. Roman gets it in. He's going to keep his feet moving, stretch out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be about a yard shy.
Going to be about 1 yard shy. So another 4th down stop for this Golden Eagles defense.
So I want to break this down a little bit. Coach Aikens, Coach Pope's patented load package set with Roman Yulo taking the direct snap. It was a high snap. Roman had to go up to field the football above his head. If that doesn't happen, I think he gets the first down. It was just a very awkward exchange, center to Yulo, and not able to get his footing going quick enough, early enough to be able to get a good push to get that extra yard that he needed. So, again, as you said, Jacob, a turnover for Walker Valley. 1st and 10, Rhea County on their own 30.
Ball snap, going to hand it off. Walker Valley does a good job. He gets about 4. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Again, the Mustangs on offense, when they've been stopped, it's because of penalty yardage, creating 3rd and longs, then 4th and shorts. For this Mustang offense, if they want to have success, they're going to have to keep the penalties at bay.
But as we kind of talked about, whoever plays better defense in this game is going to win the game. Right now, both of these teams playing great defense with 8:22 to go till halftime. Still no score here from the MAC at Walker Valley High School.
Ball snap. This is going to be blown dead. It looks like it's going to go against Rhea County, which is good news for the Mustangs.
About time we get one on the other side there. And again, that's a credit to Rhea County. They've not been making those mistakes to earn those penalties. But it's just nice to see the laundry going the other way.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Mr. John Bros. He likes when we called the flags laundry, by the way. He thought that was pretty funny.
Tonight, the Mustangs having a lot of dirty laundry. And hope
no doubt about it.
Hope the Rhea County hamper gets a little bit more full, though.
Yeah, Mr. John Bros, assistant principal, freshman academy principal here at Walker Valley, always listening and enjoy interacting with him every Friday night. Going
to get the ball out quick, but pushed out of bounds. Not much on the play there. Looks like number 23, Braylon Beard, first one to meet that.
Hey, surprise, surprise. Braylon Beard, Mr. Walker Valley defense out there making big plays.
Coach Lindbergh said that it was number 3, Mike Wood, that pushed him out. Braylon Beard was right around there with him. But
pick your poison, right?
Yeah, I mean, between those two.
Mr. Interception making a play there to force a 3rd and 11. Clock at 7:53 to go till halftime. Still no score. Our Warren and Griffin scoreboard is getting a little cold. We got to get some points on there for the Mustangs. Maybe we're talking Michael Wood. Maybe we can find a takeaway here from him.
So a little confusion for Rhea County's offense. They're going to go trips. It looks like they're going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, there was some confusion for sure, as you called that, Jacob. Eli Robinson on the Mustang defensive line fired up because he was right up front there witnessing the confusion as Rhea County could not get set.
So that timeout is sponsored by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden offers an office treatment that will make you look and feel better in a day. MilliganVein.com.
So I want to give a shout-out to our friend Mark Walker, Mustang superfan, listening all the way, as he does every week, from Gulf Shores, Alabama. Excited to have Mark along with all of our other listeners that tune in to Cleveland's Oldies 99.1. And, of course, this week we're also on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv.
Yeah, Mix TV, driven by Nissan of Cleveland. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. So, excited to bring you this coverage on Halloween. Spooky night here so far. Score 0-0.
Things have been spooky. These offenses are haunted right now, not able to get any points on the board, and we hope that continues for Rhea County right here, so the Mustangs are able to get the ball back and try to get some points on the board.
Ball snap, looking, gets it out quick, caught. Oh, ball's out on the turf. Let's see. It's still out on the turf.
Scooped up by Walker. Oh, it looked like it was going to be scooped up by Walker Valley. This ball's been kicked around all over the place, and I think it is finally recovered by the Mustangs at the 11-yard line.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
That ball was kicked, slapped. Looked like it was in a UFC ring there for a minute, getting knocked all over the place. It's going to be first down, Walker Valley, inside the Key of Cleveland drive zone.
So I believe that was Michael Wood who came away ultimately with the takeaway. So the Mustangs getting field position back as they are now inside the Kia Cleveland drive zone it looks like they've got it marked at the 11-yard line of Rhea County.
Some more good news. Billy Haney Meat Company scoreboard update. McMinn leads East Ham 14-7.
Gotta like that. McMinn showing up and playing some football there in Athens. Of course, last week, the very sad, unfortunate passing of their superintendent. And our thoughts and prayers remain with the McMinn County community, and excited to hear that they're playing some good football this Friday night.
Ball snap, Cunningham, not much going there. There's going to be maybe a gain of one. They're going to say no gain. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs inside the Kia of Cleveland drive zone. Ball's marked at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, so the clock now at 7:15 till halftime. Still no score, but the Mustangs threatening. This is the best look they've had at that end zone all night. Ball at the 11-yard line.
Hard count, no biters. 7:03 left in the second quarter.
Right now, Rhea County playing run. They've got a lot of guys in the box, and it is a run to Cason Cunningham.
Has some room to run. He's going to bounce it off outside, and he's going to keep his feet moving. He's all the way down around the 5-yard line.
Jacob, we got to talk about Cason Cunningham, who just picked up 6 there. Cason's only a junior, so he's going to be a part of this Mustang team, hopefully for a long playoff run this year and next season as well. But Cason Cunningham is an undersized running back who makes tacklers miss and picks up tough yardage. Gotta love that from him deep in Rhea County territory. So with that, we've got 6:41 to go till halftime. Mustangs deep in Rhea County territory. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back here on Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only national retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint. And when you buy a sample, we'll give you $5 off your next paint purchase. So if you want a new look for your home, look no further than Benjamin Moore paint at Ace.
Check out the Benjamin Moore collection to show the colors of your Bears, Blue Raiders, or Mustang Spirit. Only at Ace.
Offer valid on gallons of Benjamin Moore, Clark & Kensington, or Royal Paint. Limit $1 $5 coupon on 1 gallon purchase to participating Ace stores only. See store for additional details and exclusions.
Hey ladies, when you're balancing family, career, community, and more, it's hard to find time for your health. At Bradley Medical Center, we understand how busy life is. That's why we built our state-of-the-art Women's Imaging Center. Whether it's for screening and prevention or more specific needs, you deserve a healthcare partner in an environment that feels comfortable and works around your schedule. Call 423-244-9272 to schedule your appointment. Do it for you. Do it for your loved ones.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football spot all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public.
Also on MixTV.tv. MixTV is driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
Roman Yulo in the heavy package. Ball snap, going to do a little counter work. He keeps his feet moving. He's going. He is going to keep his feet pushing close to the 2-yard line. Let's see where they mark this.
They're going to give him some forward progress here. I think they've got him, as you said, marked at the 2-yard line. He was brought back down eventually behind the 5 or around the 5-yard line, but very determined run there by Roman Yulo out of that load set. And I do like that was a little bit different look because That's one thing where we see, Coach Akins, Coach Pope, they like to stack to the side, run to that side. That was a little counter run there by Roman Yulo out of that load set, so not quite as predictable. With that, there is a timeout sponsored by Milligan Vane.
Yeah, and a smart one at that. 4th and 1, you've already been stopped twice. Really need to make sure you've got the right personnel in. With that, we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Caldwell Paving, paving the way in Tennessee since 1958. Caldwell Paving specializes in asphalt paving. They serve residential clients, industrial and commercial companies, and subdivision projects. Conveniently located in Charleston, Caldwell Paving serves all of Southeast Tennessee. Caldwell Paving, old services made new. CaldwellPaving.com.
Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vane offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better, and your procedure is covered by most insurance. Visit MilliganVane.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. Also, Mix TV, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. 4th and 1 here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, this is a big 4th and 1 inside the 5-yard line of Rhea County. Ball's actually spotted at the 2-yard line. So it looks like they do roll Roman Yulo back out there in the load set. See a man in motion. Ball snapped. A good snap. Roman gets outside, but it's brought down at the 4. Once again, on 4th down, Walker Valley stopped, but there is a flag on the field. Not what you wanted to happen. Rhea County made Roman flush the run outside.
Yeah, this was a flag that looked like to be after the play. We're going to see what the call is here from the head official. Let's see if I can get the binoculars out and get a zoomed-in view.
So the Walker Valley offense does continue to leave the field. I've got to imagine very frustrating being on the 2-yard line, not able to get that 1 yard or get across the goal line. So it looks like an unsportsmanlike foul against Rhea County.
Yeah, so the Walker Valley red zone woes continue so far into this week, unable to come up with points again here.
And in a game like this, you cannot afford to be at the 2-yard line and not walk away with some points.
Yeah, so this will march them back half the distance to the goal. So looks like they're going to mark the ball around the 2-yard line.
Well, if you want to start a trend, you got a safety last week on the road at Sequatchie County. Maybe you can get a safety here as this Rhea County offense has their backs about 15 yards away from that Walker Valley High School band who's getting ready to fire it up pre-snap here.
Ball snapped. Absolutely blown up. Let's see what they call here.
They're going to give them forward progress, I think. Yeah, the line judge has them getting back to the 1-yard line, but Lane Ferris coming up big there with the stop. I know these Walker Valley fans wanted a safety called there.
Yeah, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here for Rhea County.
This is where need your defense to pick you back up here to give your offense another opportunity to before halftime. It's 2nd down and 10, Rhea County, with the ball on their own 1-yard line.
Ball snap. Going to be handed off at the middle again. Nothing really pushing. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
Right now, what Rhea County's trying to do is just keep their head above water. They're trying to survive as it looks like they get maybe half a yard. So they've got it marked about 3rd and 9. Looks like it's still, they're going to give them a little bit more, I think, than that. What do you think, Jacob? Now, they gave them a little bit more. It's 3rd.
Looks like it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, they keep going back and forth with the yardage here, and we cannot see the football right now. Not a good view from our angle at the spot.
Ball looks to be marked around the 3-yard line. So Rhea County, 3rd and long. Ball snapped. Going to be another handoff play. Walker Valley swallows them whole around the line of scrimmage. So the Golden Eagles are going to have to get into a Cleveland Utilities power punt.
Yeah, nothing golden about that drive for Rhea County is once again the Mustang defense steps up big. Clock at 4 minutes to go till halftime. 4th and 8 Rhea County as they're going to be punting out of the back of their own end zone. And there goes that Walker Valley band. He could turn around and play one of the Walker Valley band instruments, the punter for Rhea County right now. If he wanted to grab a flute, he could do it right now.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I thought he was a part of the drum line. So, set to kick, Cleveland Utilities power punt here for the Golden Eagles. Walker Valley set to take this thing at the 40. It's going to be, you've got to get that ball. That's tough. Huge mistake for the Mustangs special team.
A solid punt goes over Kaysen Cunningham's head. And Coach Aikens explaining, Kaysen's been such a huge impact on this offense tonight, but just a mistake that you can't really afford. That completely flips the field. The ball bounced all the way down to the Walker Valley 30-yard line. So I think Kaysen, a little miscommunication there, but, man, that is a break for Rhea County.
Yeah, if he fields that ball, he probably gets to around the 35-yard line before he meets somebody. Instead, you're at the opposite 30, so that's really a 10, 20, almost 40-yard swing.
Yeah, Dell's hitting an air. JustCallDells.com.
Chick-fil-A located on Key Street in Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today.
So, Jacob, 3:22 to go till halftime. Walker Valley starting this drive at their own 30. One thing I'd like to see here, the run is worked. I'd like to try to make this the last possession of the half. Eat some clock as we see this run to Cunningham. He's going to get a few. It looks like he's going to get close to 5 yards.
Yeah, he's going to get a hard 5 yards there for the Mustangs. Going to be, I'm going to say 2nd and 5.
Hey, just like a good baseball manager, Coach Aikens going right back to Kaysen Cunningham after the mistake on the punt return, giving him the football and getting some tough yardage for this Mustang offense.
So under 3 minutes here now for the Mustangs offense. 19 seconds here on the play clock. Mustangs in the shotgun.
I want to give a shout out to Adam Blackwell, former Mustang, listening to tonight's game.
Thrown to Hayden out wide. Going to get to around the 38-yard line, so that's going to bring up 3rd and short.
So clock now at 2:29. 3rd and 2, as Jacob just said. It's going to be a long 2 yards, it looks like, Jacob.
I think Dr. Lemon, I said 3rd and short. I think it's going to be more like 3rd and 3 here for the Mustangs. Looks like they got about 2 yards there on the play. Stevens is in the shotgun. Twins to the away side. Hard count, no biters. Looks like Rhea County's going to bring pressure late. Ball snapped, handed off to Cunningham. He's going to have enough for a Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix first down, and some extracurriculars happening there during the play. Looks like nothing's going to be called. But that's going to be a Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix first down for the Mustangs.
So now that clock's under 2 minutes. You might see a little bit more urgency. See the ball, fresh set of downs, 1st and 10, Walker Valley from the Rhea County, from the Walker Valley. It looks like 43 is where the ball's spotted. So was there a penalty that we missed, Jacob?
No, I just think they're taking their time here. They do get the ball back after the half, so the Mustangs would love to come up with some points here and then get the ball back in the 3rd quarter. Ball snapped. Going to be a handoff to Cunningham up the middle. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 with 1:17 ticking down on the clock.
Jersey College School of Nursing. Your nursing career starts here, jerseycollege.edu.
So timeout Mustangs. That Mustangs sponsored by Milligan Vane. But Crown, your Jeep and Ram headquarters in Southeast Tennessee off of I-75 at exit 20. Shop over 200 new vehicles. Visit online at crownchrysler.dodge-jeep.com.
So again, that was a Milligan Vane timeout. Was that a Walker Valley timeout, Jacob?
It was a Walker Valley timeout. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 here with 1:11 left on in the 2nd quarter.
So 2nd and 8. One thing I'd like to see here is Chase taking a couple shots downfield. I wouldn't mind even seeing if you can get Sawyer Boyd going on that underneath route where you get him in motion, get some eye candy going on, check out the coverage from Rhea County, and you send Roman, Arnett, and those guys deep. And get Sawyer on a crossing route, because we know when Sawyer Boyd gets a ball in his hands, anything can happen with that speed.
Yeah, definitely want to see the Mustangs get a first down here. You've got time. 111 feels like you got to rush. You don't have to. You need to get to the sticks, get a fresh set of downs, and then I think you can start taking some shots downfield to get you into at least field goal position.
Once again, Andy Morris here with Jacob Mason on the call live from the MAC at Walker Valley High School. Still no score on our Warren and Griffin scoreboard, but the Mustangs have the football at their own 45.
Ball snap. Stevens rolling out, looking. He's going to take off on his own 2 feet. He's going to get to about the 50, call it the 49-yard line. Clock now ticks under a minute. It's going to bring up a big third down here for the Mustangs.
So now we're seeing a personnel change. We're going out of that run personnel, and we see number 10 of the Mustangs, Luke Hayden, back on the field along with Joseph Arnett, number 7. Both of those guys big-time receivers for this Mustang team, as the clock is now at 40 seconds. You're right across the 50, or almost right at the 50-yard line. Don't want to burn too much time as it's a handoff to Cunningham, and he's only going to get about 2 on the play. He's going to be just shy of that first down marker.
Yeah,
and the clock continues to roll at 24, 23. We've got to be aware of that clock.
Yeah, I think you may just take a shot here. I don't know. There's only one timeout left here for the Mustangs. Let's see what he does. 10 seconds ticking down the clock. It looks like we're just going to take one final shot downfield. And that's what they're going to do. So they're playing the numbers game, I guess. Going to stop it with 2 seconds left on the clock. Maybe take one deep shot downfield. I would expect Rhea County to bring pressure, but playing it safe as you get the ball back in the second half. Billy Haney, Meat Company scoreboard update. McMinn leads 21-7.
Yeah, there was a lot of time on that clock. You burn a lot of time off that clock, and but again, it is 4th and 1. So that's what factors in that decision. Me and you kind of looked at each other like, oh man, we could have drove down and scored here. But again, last week you struggled 4th and 1, so you're leaving a lot of time for Rhea County. At least here, as you said, you can take a shot downfield, and who knows, maybe Roman Yulo or one of the big 4 receivers for the Mustangs are able to go up and snag the football and make something happen.
Yeah, the way people need to look at this is you either give Rhea County a shot to score right here, or you give yourself a shot to score right here. Because what could happen is you go 4th and 1, you don't get it, you give them the ball back at their own 48-yard line with 20 seconds, they go down, kick 3, and then you are down going into halftime. Worst case scenario, it's 0-0, you're getting the ball back. Best case scenario, one of your big 6'4", 6'5" wide receivers come down with the football.
So here we go with 1.9 seconds on the clock till halftime. Ball snapped, and we've got receivers going downfield, and it's caught by Roman Yulo at about the 32-yard line of Rhea County, but that's going to take us to the half. Seeing some good sportsmanship there. Rhea County helping Roman up, and both of these teams take it to the locker room at the half, tied at 0. No score in this game that is going to decide the Region 3 championship here at Walker Valley High School tonight. So with that, we're going to take about a 4-minute break as we get some stats rolling in here and we assess what's going on going into the second half. We're going to bring you those stats and scores from around the area. Again, the score here, no score at halftime. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
This is John Davis, the trading man at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. Is your old car really scary? Are you frightened about how much you owe? Don't be afraid. We'll take any trade. Let your scary old car rust in peace. Kia Cleveland will pay you up to $7,000 over Kelley Blue Book market value for your current vehicle, running or not. That's right, up to $7,000 for any trade in any condition. And we'll buy your car for cash, even if you don't buy a car from us. Are you haunted by bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our lenders will say yes to you and yes to your situation. Don't be frightened by how much you owe on your old car. At Kia of Cleveland, we can get you out. Come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where trading your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Negative trade equity financed in new loan, subject to lender approval. Expires month end.
KiaofCleveland.com.
The Billy Haney Meat Company has been serving this community for 56 years, locally owned and operated, and open to the public. Feel free to call or just walk in to get all of your bulk food needs with no membership required. Keep your chest freezers stocked with frozen and fresh hamburger patties and frozen chicken of all types. The Billy Haney Meat Company literally has it all. Those square pizzas we all loved in school, they have those too. And they keep a large supply of your favorite candy and chips. Call the Billy Haney Meat Company at 336-2468 or visit them at 2154 Old Charleston Road.
The Cleveland Family YMCA offers affordable after-school programming on campus at most Bradley County and Cleveland City elementary schools. The Y After School program provides a safe, enriching, and fun environment for kids to thrive in beyond the school day. They'll get page-turning homework help and find their playful after-school spot with games, sports, and exercise. For more information, contact the Cleveland Family YMCA today at clevelandtnymca.org.
Selling mattresses the retail way isn't the best way. Most mattresses are made in a large factory and shipped hundreds of miles to a retailer's warehouse, where the retailer then marks them up and up before finally selling and delivering them. At Mermaid Mattress, we are the factory, so we eliminate the extra steps and create a direct line from our factory to you, saving you hundreds of dollars. So experience more than the national chain store can offer and spend your dollars locally. Mermaid Mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
It's back. Toyota Cleveland's 10th annual Trunk or Treat. Join us Saturday, October 25th from 6 to 8 p.m. for a safe, family-friendly night of spooky fun. Candy-filled trunks, costumes, games, and plenty of treats, all absolutely free for the community. Don't miss the fun. Bring the whole family out for the 10th annual Trunk or Treat at Toyota Cleveland. That's Saturday, October 25th from 6 to 8 p.m. Toyota Cleveland, exit 20 off I-75, where the treats are waiting.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campus in Cleveland. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians provide fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. From installation to maintenance, we handle it all. You'll never be left out in the cold or the heat. Call Central Heat and Air today at 423-478-7778. That's 423-478-7778. Or visit us online at docsair.com. That's DOCSAIR.com. Central Heat and Air, your healthy home company.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1, Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, spot all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. Also Mix TV, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. We are here for the halftime show. Coach, who is that sponsored by?
Yeah, excited to be here at the MAC. Jacob Mason along with myself, Andy Morse. This is the Southland Finance halftime show. Located off Peerless Road at 25th Street. You can visit Southland Finance online at southlandfinance.net. Sorry about that. Got some stats rolling in here at halftime. All of our stats are provided by Cleveland Business Services for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs and more. 423-86-TAXES. Also want to give a huge shout-out to Mr. Rob Varner, who does a great job each and every Friday night, some occasions Thursday night. Not this week. That most of the 6A teams were playing on Thursday night. And Mr. Rob Varney, though, does a great job with providing us our stats. At halftime, again, the score 0-0. Kaysen Cunningham, 13 rushing attempts for 76 yards on the ground. Chase has thrown for 11 completions, 15 pass attempts for 115 yards. So, again, Chase Stevens, 11 of 15 for 115 yards. Roman Yulo, 3 receptions for 56 yards. Luke Hayden, 5 receptions for 33 yards. And Sawyer Boyd, 2 receptions for 19 yards. Going over to the defensive side of the ball, Braylon Beard, 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. And Rhea County offensively, 8 rushes for 67 yards. They're 3 of 5 passing for negative 15 yards. So it's been an absolute defensive battle up to this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Also want to remind our, if you're watching on Mixed TV, you're here to see the band, you can head over to Walker Valley's YouTube page where they are showing the band playing right now. So if you were here trying to listen to them, this is our halftime show. So we're going to be going over stats and more keys to the game. But if you'd like to head over there and watch the band, that is Walker Valley's YouTube page.
Yeah, again, this is the Southland Finance Halftime Show located off Peerless Road at 25th Street. You can visit them online at www.southlandfinance.net. Again, I'm Andy Morris along with Jacob Mason. And our Cleveland Business Services stats provided by Mr. Rob Varner. And typically during this time we go into a breakdown of what happened in the first half, but it was all defense.
Yeah, I mean,
no points on the board, 0-0 at halftime.
And what's frustrating is Walker Valley had success on offense. They got all the way down to the 2-yard line at one point thanks to a fumble recovery, but are struggling to get points onto the board. It has been 6 quarters since the Mustangs have put offensive points onto the board, which is kind of crazy to think about when you think about some of the games that we've called this year against McMinn, putting up 50, putting up 66 against Lenore. This Mustang Mustang offense has put up lots of points this year, but in the last 2 games have struggled to do so.
Yeah, and it's odd to be able, for now, as you said, 6 quarters, this offense that has scored so many points. You look throughout the year, most of the points have came on some big touchdown receptions. The struggles offensively have came in short yardage run situations. So I wonder if coming out here in the second half, there's a little bit different approach once you get into the red zone. If you get into the Kia Cleveland drive zone, if instead of trying to go to that load set and running with Roman, which a lot of teams, especially Coach Harvey, he's very aware of that. I would not be surprised, and I would almost expect there to be a different look, throwing the ball up, give these receivers an opportunity to go take the football.
Yeah, let's be honest. If you go into an empty set, if you can handle the pressure, there's going to be a mismatch somewhere. You're going to have to go through your reads and go through your keys and see it, but there's going to be a mismatch somewhere on the field between Luke Hayden, Roman Ulo, Sawyer Boyd, Joseph Arnett. There are guys out there that can go get the football, especially 3 of those we just listed are above 6'4" and better. So I would venture to see there be some kind of switch up because ultimately the load package is good for 1 or 2, but it's normally when we need 3, or if we need 2, it's only good for 1. So you're going to have to switch something up because it hasn't been successful in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, once again, you're listening to the Southland Finance Halftime Show. Southland Finance located at Peerless Road and 25th Street in Cleveland. You can visit them online at southlandfinance.net. Along with me, Andy Morris, is Jacob Mason. When we come back, we're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we're going to get you some scores from around the area, some possible playoff prediction matchups, all that when we come back right here on Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1. Duracell in Cleveland is hiring mechanical skilled technicians, $22 to $27 per hour. Excellent benefits beginning day 1. Medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, holiday pay, 401k, tuition reimbursement, and more. Apply now at Duracell.com.
Not all composite decking is the same. Enjoy life's beautiful moments on an equally beautiful composite deck. Envision's products feature deep, non-repeating grains and distinct colors throughout each pour, offering a truly unique appearance unlike anything else on the market. Learn more and find inspiration for your project at Cleveland Plywood. Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale Supply has the top brands you trust at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 75 years of service, no one supports our contractors and communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Turn your world world yellow with Mayfield Dairy this fall. Whether you're wrapping up a workout or craving a tasty afternoon treat, our rich chocolate milk replenishes nutrients and provides high-quality protein to keep you going. Grab some Mayfield milk today and experience real, southern, sunny goodness in every sip. From our iconic yellow jugs to our delicious chocolate milk, everything tastes better with Mayfield. Turn your world yellow because the best moments are made with Mayfield Dairy.
Check out the spooky savings this October at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and 0% or $5,000 cash back on 2025 Pathfinders and Muranos. Want to trade in your old car? Nissan is giving up to $5,000 over book value when you trade, and they'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Shop in person on Exit 20 off of I-75 or visit cleveland-nissan.com. Payments are per month for 75 months. Does not include tax, tag, title, or dealer doc fee. Must finance from the dealer subject to credit approval and pick from the dealer.
Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix is a family-owned business and has been serving Cleveland for 40 years. They work with customers large and small. Call Bradley Concrete at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
For decades, Cleveland Utilities has been your trusted partner in providing reliable utility services to the community, consistently delivering quality and care. Now that same dedicated team is bringing cutting-edge fiber internet to the area. Enjoy fast, dependable connectivity backed by the local company you already know and trust. By choosing Cleveland Utilities Fiber, you're choosing superior internet. Check availability or sign up today at fiber.clevelandutilities.com or call 423-472-4521.
Wright Brothers Construction Company Incorporated has over half a century of experience completing some of the most challenging projects across the Southeast, from moving millions of cubic yards of excavation in Alabama to spanning rivers in Virginia. Find out more at WBCCI.com. WBCCI.com. Wright Brothers Construction Company congratulates the student athletes and families of Walker Valley High School and says, "Go Mustangs!"
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. They are open to the public. Also on Mix TV, it's driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Here at Walker Valley, halftime, Rhea County 0, Walker Valley 0 on Halloween night. Been a defensive battle. Both offenses have had their shots of putting points on the board, but unable to do so. Walker Valley on the first drive was able to drive down into around the 27-yard line, then stopped on fourth down. Then Rhea County turned around and was able to get the ball inside the 10, had some penalties, backed up, missed a field goal, and then it's been back and forth with fourth down stops for Rhea County, and Walker Valley doing a good job of getting ready to go 3 and out. So big defensive battles so far here in the first quarter. Good news is on the other side of town, up the road here in McMinn, it was 21-13 at the time. Now it is 21-20. East Ham creeping their way back into that ball game.
Yeah, so our Billy Haney Meat Company scoreboard update. McMinn County, this game is still in the second quarter. McMinn County leading by 1 point, 21-20 there in the second quarter. Also looking around the area. So I was hoping to see they're just now kicking off in Middle Tennessee, so not going to have any scores there. That's what I was kind of looking for, but a lot going on with playoff implications over there in Region 4 with Columbia, Tullahoma, Lincoln County. Those are going to be the teams. Lawrence County, I believe, is locked at the 4 seed coming out of that region. So those are the teams that you're matching up with in these first rounds of the playoff coming up next week. But, Jacob, you mentioned it, East Hamilton creeping back, a very explosive offense there. And definitely between the Rhea County fans across the way here, the Walker Valley fans here on the home side, everyone pulling for McMinn tonight, because either way, if McMinn can find a way to win that football game in Athens over East Hamilton, Walker Valley and Rhea County would be hosting first-round playoff games.
Yeah, McMinn could have been up 28-0 in the first quarter, and I would have said not so fast. That East Hamilton offense has the ability to score and score quickly, and they've been able to creep back into that ball game and make it a 21-20 game. reality's kind of setting in here for both teams. The Mustangs at home realizing this could be their last home game. You want to win this game so that the first round of the playoffs is sitting at home for you, and you're not leaving it up to a McMinn team to handle business up the road there in Athens. So if you're the Mustangs, you want to come out here in the second half, make some adjustments. One of the big things they can do is stop hurting yourself on offense in the sense of putting yourself behind the chains. A couple holding penalties, a couple procedure penalties that have put themselves in first and long, second and long, where they've been in those fourth and short scenarios where Rhea County has three? Is it three?
Yeah.
Fourth down stops?
I believe you're right.
So, you don't want to put yourself in that position. And also, you're looking at this Mustang offense who hasn't scored in 6 quarters. Who would have thought that, 3 weeks ago, that the Mustangs 2 weeks later hadn't put any offensive points on the board after being so explosive?
Yeah, also, we want to let our listeners know how much we appreciate our friends at the 24/7 movement and also ATS The Bridge for being a part of our game coverage here on Mix 104.1, as well as Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, and, of course, MixTV.tv, which is driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. So shout out to the 24/7 movement and ATS The Bridge. Big game going on in Athens right now, as we just mentioned. East Hamilton trails McMinn 21-20. The Cherokees at home trying to do some damage here that would favor Rhea County and Walker Valley, as we've talked about the playoff implications there. And Jacob, definitely, I want to give you a shout out. So much fun as we're at the final regular season game of the season. Always so much fun calling games with you, man, and appreciate everything you do. And hopefully we're able to be back at the MAC here next week. If not, either way, we got one more coming up for us in the playoffs for the Mustangs. And but this is how it should be. The last regular season week of football, everyone's on pins and needles. The anticipation for, hey, where are we going to be? Do we got to travel? Do we get to host? Are we going to be region champs? This is what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely. This is what high school football is. It's exciting that the Mustangs have put themselves in a position that, win or lose, we're still playing. We're still going to get to play next week, but you would like to do it at home. You'd like to be in front of your home crowd with your band down there in the end zone, with your students in full force. So you've got one half to go out and try to claim that and try to do that. The good news for Walker Valley, their offense has moved the football. Rhea County's offense has had one big play that put them in a good position. Unfortunately, I'm not going to say unfortunately. Fortunately, they were not able to get points out of that. But the good news is the Mustangs offense has moved. It just hasn't been able to put points on the board.
Yeah, once again, going to go back over to our stats here. Our halftime stats sponsored by Cleveland Business Services. For all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs, 423-86-TAXES. That's Cleveland Business Services. And a huge shout-out to Mr. Rob Varner, who provides us with all of our halftime stats. Case in Cunningham, 13 rushing attempts for 76 yards. In the passing game, Chase Stevens is 11 of 15 for 115 yards. Roman Yulo, 3 receptions for 56 yards. Luke Hayden, 5 receptions for 33 yards. And Sawyer Boyd, 2 receptions for 19 yards. No points in this game, again, as the score is 0-0 at halftime. Going over to the defensive side of the ball, where the Mustangs have been superb. Braylon Beard, 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Rhea County on 8 rushing attempts, only 67 yards. And they're 3 of 5 passing for negative 15 yards. So as Jacob said multiple times throughout this halftime show, the Southland Finance halftime show, offense has not been much of a factor. But, man, I tell you what, you really need Walker Valley to come up big and get some points on the board when you get inside that 25.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what do you say we take a 2-minute break? We'll be back in 2 minutes with the kickoff of the third quarter here for the Mustangs. We'll be back in 2.
Hey, it's fall, y'all. And at Honda Cleveland, our huge Fall for Honda sales event means more Honda, less money. Finance rates as low as 0.99% for 60 months on Ridgeline pickups, and lease payments as low as $269 on Accord. Fall adventures are calling, and Honda Cleveland has the Honda to take you there. Head for the hills in a 26 Honda HR-V compact SUV for as little as $279 a month. It's the perfect size SUV for you and that someone special. With 2 legs or 4.
Oh, I've recommended Honda of Cleveland many times to people. Yes, I would recommend them in a minute.
Oh, and be sure to check out the 2026 Honda CR-V Hybrid at $379 a month. HR-V 39-month lease with $34.99 down. CR-V 36-month lease with $36.99 down. No security deposit plus tax, tag, title, and fees with approved credit. Offer ends 10/31/25. Come on in. Honda Cleveland, your car, your way, every day. I-75 exit 20, 1 mile east. Hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by our good friends down at Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. You're also joined with us tonight on Mix TV, and it's driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
Yeah, excited to be here for this region championship game at Walker Valley High School, the McKenzie Athletic Complex, often referred to as the MAC, as your Walker Valley Mustangs are getting set to return the opening kick of the second half. Again, you have been listening to the Southland Finance halftime show. Southland Finance located at Peerless Road and 25th Street, and you can visit them online at southlandfinance.net. Andy Morris here along with Jacob Mason, set for the call of this second half. Again, no score, and hope to change that soon as this Walker Valley receiving team is set to receive the kick, the opening kick of the second half.
Yeah, first time Rhea County is going to be kicking the ball off tonight. Back deep for the Mustangs, number 11, Thavin Scruggs, and number 1, Sawyer Boyd.
Sawyer Boyd deep to receive the second half.
Be interesting to see if Rhea County gives either of these two electric runners a chance to run the football. I would venture to say they keep it away from number 1, as he's had some pretty good success returning the football so far this season.
So one thing as you're talking, Jacob, the kickoff return team for Walker Valley, that second level of guys creeped up to that front line. Looks like they're prepared for just about anything, and Rhea County does kick deep, and it's going to be fielded by, I believe,
number 11, Thavin
That
Scruggs.
is Thavin, and he just gets clipped at the 25. So that is where the Mustangs are going to start the opening drive of the second half. Thavin Scruggs once again on that return, and just got hit up high right at the 25, and that's where we're going to get things rolling.
Yeah, excited to start this second half. Big second half here for both teams. As it sits, if McMinn is able to hold on, whoever wins this is the region championship. If Walker Valley wins, doesn't matter what McMinn does, they will be the region champions and hosting round 1 of the playoffs. So Chase Stevens is in the shotgun.
Jacob, have you ever seen that meme, and it's the stick figure holding a stick, poking something, saying, come on, do something?
Yeah.
That's kind of where these offenses are. Let's get something going here offensively. And it's
intercepted.
Not how we wanted this second half to start. The ball was tipped right into the hands of the Rhea County safety. That was number 11 for Rhea County, Austin Fugate.
Tough start for the Mustangs to the second half. Hit the receiver, bounced off his hands right into the safety's stomach, and Rhea County going to start with phenomenal field position down at the 26-yard line.
So did you see who the intended receiver was? So I want to say this. Chase absolutely zipped that football in there, went off the hands of the receiver, and the safety didn't have to move. Playing center field there, hit him right in the chest, caught the football, and returned it down to the 26. So now Rhea County with the interception, throws, nearly intercepted it.
They're going to say incomplete.
Nearly intercepted. That was Thavin Scruggs, who's had a couple big plays tonight already.
Yeah, that would have been a dose of medicine for this Mustang team.
It would have been an eye for an eye there.
Yeah, you would have been able to get the ball back right where you kind of left off, but that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Let's see if Rhea County tries to throw the football again or gets back into their power counterattack.
Yeah, again, Rhea County working from right to left where we are here in the home press box at the Walker Valley 26-yard line, working with a short field.
Ball snap's going to be handed off up the middle. Mustangs do a good job with a short gain on the carry. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. So you are knocking right on the door of field goal range here in high school football. Not sure what Rhea County has as a field goal kicker. He did miss one wide right down there at the first half.
Which was distance-wise a little bit of a chip shot for him. He had plenty of leg.
He was on one of the far hashes, so it's just one of those that he pushed. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long. Let's see if the Mustangs can get a stop here after the turnover to start the 3rd quarter. Bunch set, ball snap, going to be that QB keeper out wide. The Mustangs are able to flush him back in. He's going to be short of the line to gain down to the 20.
And I think if you're Rhea County, I know you missed a kick already. It looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field, but I feel like you got to kick here. It's a 0-0 ball game. You got to take points any way you can get them.
Yeah, they said 4th and 2, it backed it up a yard. It's more like 4th and 3. They've had success with getting that quarterback out wide. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do that again. But big possession here for Rhea County as they're in the bunch set.
Yeah, 4th and 3, Rhea County.
Going to run the same play out wide. Going to try to get to the sticks. He does. He's going to have enough for a first down.
Yeah, big-time push there by the right side of that Rhea County offensive line. One that they've not really been able to establish a whole lot tonight, but enough on that play for the first down. Rhea County, they're going to have the ball inside the Walker Valley 15. It looks like it's spotted around the 12-yard line.
Yeah, that's been their most successful play of the game so far. That's the one play that they busted out for a big gain as well. So we will see.
So Walker Valley, usually very strong defensively in their own territory. Let's see if they can keep that trend going.
Ball snap, handed off to Ford off the right side. He tries to jump over the pile, and he is met by a host of Mustangs.
Yeah, as you said, that was number 5, Mason Ford, the running back for Rhea County. Nowhere to go, so he chose up, and he came down quick.
Yeah, he was tackled by number 23, Braylon Beard. Had a phenomenal game last week, one of the best that you can have as a high school linebacker. Was in every facet of the game, it felt like. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for this Rhea County offense.
Yeah, clock down to 9 minutes, 8 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rhea County with the football at the Walker Valley 12. 2nd down and 9.
They're going to bring some men in motion. Ball snapped. Handed off to Ford. He is absolutely walloped at the line of scrimmage. Number 42, Jonathan West, was the first one to meet him.
Yeah, Jonathan West, a young man who we talked a lot about last week, did a great job defensively for the Mustangs, coming up, making the tackle on that play. But this Mustang defense is such a hard-nosed defense. They keep you in games when they're put in tough spots, and they've been put in a tough spot on this drive, bringing up 3rd down and 7 with 8:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. Still no score on our Warren and Griffin scoreboard.
Yeah, if you're the Mustangs, you want to try to keep them into a short gain here to try to make them attempt another field goal. Don't want to give them enough to try to go for it on 4th down. Ball snap. They're going to keep with that QB keeper. He is going to be walloped and swallowed there on the play.
I believe that was number 2, Aiden Burns, coming from behind the play, and it was number 2, Aiden Burns. Big tackle by the senior, Aiden Burns, to force a 4th down and 9 now. So that was a loss of 3. Aiden Burns coming up big time there, Jacob.
Absolutely. So about the same field goal that he attempted in the first half, just on the opposite end of the field now. Field goal unit is set. Fourth and 9, high snap, kick is up. And it is good. So Walker Valley doing a good job of being able to stop them and hold them to 3 there. With that, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Your score, Rhea County 3, Mustangs 0 with 7:27 left in the 3rd quarter.
The drive into fall event has been extended at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 275 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Get model year closeout savings on a new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie. Up to $15,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
With approved credit, $1,389 per thousand. Finance on select models. Stock 402474.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. Also on Mix TV, it's driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Your score, Rhea County 3, Walker Valley 0 here in the 3rd quarter.
After that field goal, Walker Valley set to receive the kick. Last time we saw Thavin Scruggs make his way to the 25, only for the Walker Valley offense on the first play to have a tipped ball by the would-be receiver intercepted by Rhea County. Got to find a way to get on the scoreboard if you're Walker Valley. This kickoff is a high one, fielded by Scruggs again. Actually, this is Yulo, I believe, who's at the 30 and going to be knocked out at about the 32-yard line. So a personnel change. Roman Yulo comes in over on that side to return the kick.
Yeah, they didn't really give them an option of who they were going to kick to. They're either going to kick to Yulo or you were going to kick to Boyd. So big gain there for Roman Yulo. Dale's Heating and Air. Just call Dale's. JustCallDales.com.
Chick-fil-A located on Keith Street and Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today. So we've got 7:19 on the clock here in the third quarter. The Warren and Griffin scoreboard shows 3 points for Rhea County after that field goal on their last drive and none for the Mustangs as they try for the first time tonight to find a way to get some points on the board.
Ball snap. Stevens going to scramble. He's looking, going to take off on his own 2 feet. He's going to get a gain of about a 1 yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that was a smart no throw by Chase Stevens. Nowhere to go with the football. Very solid coverage by the Rhea County secondary. So Chase, as he continues to roll out, nothing develops, and he was able to just pick up 1 there.
The Mustangs have hit some quick hitters. They've done a good job of keeping hands out of Chase's face. So since you've been able to do that, I think it's time for the Mustangs to try to take a deep shot downfield.
Yeah, would not mind seeing Sawyer Boyd run past somebody for a long touchdown reception. And they do find Sawyer Boyd, or actually that's Roman Yulo on a jet sweep. I believe that's Roman. Let's get a number on that. It is number 6, Roman Yulo, and he was wrapped up as soon as he got the football. Tackled by number 42 at Rhea County, which is going to bring up a 3rd and 9, and we see a personnel change as we've got all the receivers on the field now. And as you said, Jacob, at some point, and I know you've done the prep work if you're the coaching staff, but at some point we got to change some things up and try to get the football in these receivers' hands.
Yeah, I agree.
Downfield, I mean.
I wouldn't be shocked if you see a stick right here by somebody, ball snap. It's going to be a delayed handoff, and it's going to have some success.
What a play.
That's going to go all the way across the 50-yard line, so forget what we have to say. Great play call by Pope and Coach Akins there.
Well, that just goes to show you Coach Pope had Rhea County thinking the same thing we were saying. They're covering pass deep. Hey, these guys are eventually going to take a shot. What do? They hand it off to Casey Cunningham on a delayed handoff, and he goes for big yardage across the 50 into Rhea County territory. Ball's marked at the Rhea County 48, 1st and 10 Mustangs.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Sawyer Boyd's ready to be a factor in this game, wanting to get the ball in his hands, and once he does, he is a threat. Ball snapped, going to be another handoff. Cunningham to the outside. Rhea County is selling out to stop this passing game and not able to answer the call from number 8.
And honestly, until they make the adjustment, and you're going to see, it's going to be a visual red flag, if you will. You're going to see it if you're Chase Stevens, and you're going to go away from it. They go back to Case, and he's going to get close to 5, maybe 6, 7 yards. So on that first down carry, Case and Cunningham doing all the work offensively for the Mustangs along with his offensive line. But until Rhea County makes that change, keep going to him.
Yeah, I think something else that this opens up is the RPO. Like, you're going to be able to fool somebody full of safety coming down to stop, run, and maybe hit somebody on a slant. So it's going to be 2nd and short. We're going to call it 2nd and 4 here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Coach Akins and offensive coordinator Coach Pope taking their time, letting Kaysen catch his breath as this one is set to be handed off to him once again, and he is going to be really close, if not right at that Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix first down marker, and they're going to give it to him.
So big drive here by Cunningham, able to keep his feet moving. Going to bring the Mustangs all the way into that side of the field that Mustangs fans are now saying, uh-oh.
So now I'm paying attention to that Rhea County defense. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the box. You've got the 4 receivers out wide, so they can't commit too much to the run. So I would imagine that Walker Valley is going to continue to run the football with Case and Cunningham until Rhea County can make a stop.
3:53, Rhea County leads 3-0. It's going to be a handoff to Cunningham. He's going to keep his feet moving, get a gain of a couple. It's called a gain of 2. He's going to be marked down at the 25-yard line. 24-yard line, excuse me.
Yeah, the clock now at 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. Rhea County leading this ball game 3-0 on their last drive, able to hit a field goal.
Yeah, the second half started off with the Mustangs throwing a ball and it hitting the receiver in the hands and bouncing off into the chest of a defender, able to hold them to just 3. Ball snapped. Going to be a handoff to Cunningham. Outside, follows his blocker. Is going to get a good gain on the play. Keeps his feet moving. Let's see where they mark this football. He's going to be just short.
Man, Kason Cunningham, such a tough young man, and just being transparent, probably weighs 140, 145 pounds.
Yeah, and he's getting some hard yardage on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for this Mustangs offense inside the key of Cleveland.
Do you want to know what I like, too, Jacob? Kaysen kind of stretching, adjusting, and he looks over at his coaches, and they're looking at him, and he points to keep it on the ground, give it to me. I love that, and they do. Right back to Kaysen Cunningham up the middle, and he's going to have enough once again for a Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix. First down, Mustangs.
That's huge as the Mustangs are trying to finally get some points on the board. Like we said in the halftime show, no offensive points in 6 quarters. The Mustangs have to come out of this drive with some offensive points.
Crown your Jeep and Ram headquarters in Southeast Tennessee off I-75 at exit 20. Shop over 200 new vehicles and visit them online at crownchrysler.dodgejeep.com.
They're going to keep it in Cunningham's hands. He's going to get a couple on the play, maybe a gain of 3. Yeah, let's call it 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Well, regardless of what happens to finish this drive, obviously, as you just said, Jacob, you've got to get some points here, be it a field goal or being able to continue to move the ball on the ground with Kaysen Cunningham. This is going to be known as the Kaysen Cunningham drive.
It will. So we're going to call it 2nd and a long 6. Mustangs. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Stevens in the shotgun. Ball snapped. Going to be RPO. Quick. Thrown. Is it caught? He dropped the ball incomplete.
And listen, that was a good ball from Chase Stevens. That one was intended for Sawyer Boyd. Sawyer Boyd a little slow to get up after that play. Frustrated with himself. Again, Chase zipped it in there. Hit him on the number 1. Just not able to pull it in. So it does bring up 3rd down, and more so about 7, I would say, Jacob, than 6. They've got 6 on the scoreboard. I think it's 3rd and 7. That first down marker is just before that 1-yard line. Hard count. They got a biter. There's no flag, though. They say he did not get into the neutral zone.
9 seconds left on the play clock. Walker Valley in the shotgun. Ball snap. Chase looking into double coverage. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. I'd venture to say the field goal unit is coming out onto the field to try to tie this ball game.
And I want to say this. I'm okay with that. You struggled to get the ball deep into territory. Once you've got there, you've struggled converting. It's 4th and 6. You're lined up right in the middle of the field. You've got to take the points to tie the game up here. And you imagine, Coach Akins talked to us a lot last week about kicking the football. This is an ideal spot to kick the football.
Kick is up, and it is good. So your score, Walker Valley 3, Rhea County 3, with 1:35 left in the third quarter. Mustangs drive to tie this game up.
Yeah, again, that was Chris Malik, the kicker for the Mustangs, tying this game up at 3. That's a huge kick. Coach Akins, if anything, that tells him, hey, I've got confidence in my kicker. We can go to him if we need to. So some points have been left on the board tonight, but not on that drive.
So with that, we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Billy Haney Meat Company has been serving this community for 56 years, locally owned and operated and open to the public. Feel free to call or just walk in to get all of your bulk food needs with no membership required. Keep your chest freezers stocked with frozen and fresh hamburger patties and frozen chicken of all types. The Billy Haney Meat Company literally has it all. Those square pizzas we all loved in school, they have those too. And they keep a large supply of your favorite candy and chips. Call the Billy Haney Meat Company at 336-2468 or visit them at 2154 Old Charleston Road.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. Also on Mix TV, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. The Mustangs tied up. Malik to kick. Kick is up. It's a high one. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line where Rhea County will take it to the 15, to the 20. He bounces it out wide. He's to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 50. He's going to take this all the way down the sideline, and he's still running.
I think he took it all the way. I do not think he stepped out. They signaled touchdown. Rhea County with a kickoff return for a touchdown. So Mustangs tie the game up. In the very next kickoff, Rhea County on the board for a 90-yard kickoff return touchdown.
Tough there for the Mustangs as you just put together a really good drive, and then now you are going to be back trying to play catch up, as you've done a good job of holding Rhea County's offense all night long, and now you've given up a special teams 90-yard touchdown.
A minute 18 to go here in the third quarter as Rhea County on to kick the extra point.
There's a false start, and they're going to blow this one dead.
Penalty marker on the play.
Yeah, there's a false start on the end here on this home side.
5-yard penalty.
That's going to that makes this extra point a little bit tougher. Could end up being a big point right here too, by the way.
Yeah, definitely could, because
the way this game's going.
If you hold them to 9, then that's 2 field goals that you would have to score to tie the game up. But just an interesting game here so far. Not a lot of offensive production. Special teams touchdown and 2 field goals.
So now Rhea County set for the extra point. It's a high snap, but it's put down. It's a low kick. It does go through, though. So the score here from Walker Valley, Rhea County 10, Walker Valley 3. With that, we're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, hopefully one of our guys can get a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Cleveland Tire Center for over 45 years with the best name in tires: Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and Michelin. Northley Highway, Cleveland. Cleveland Tire Center, where the name says it all.
Men, when it comes to your health, don't cut corners. At Tennessee Valley Urology Center, they do men's health the right way. They believe in evidence-based treatments, honest conversations, and care that's tailored to you, not cookie-cutter solution. Call or visit tnvalleyurology.com to book your appointment today.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. Also on Mix TV, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Your score, Rhea County 10, Walker Valley 3, 1:18 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, Andy Morris here along with Jacob Mason on the call for this game that is essentially a region championship game for Walker Valley if they win. Rhea County, if they win, need a little help up there in McMinn County, needing the Cherokees to get the win. They're currently trailing. This is a pooch kick. It's going to be fielded and out of bounds, so that's going to be a penalty against Rhea County. So I meant to say not fielded. It hit inbounds, bounced out of bounds, so good job there by the Walker Valley return team to realize that ball was going to go out of bounds. So the Mustangs are going to be set to start this drive.
That penalty is for 18.
Looks like they're going to mark it right there at the 35-yard line with a minute and 18 to go in the third quarter. Again, the score, Rhea County 10, Walker Valley 3. And Jacob, you've got to get something going on this drive for Walker Valley. You don't want to go into the fourth quarter with your backs against the wall.
Yeah, Walker Valley's offense has been able to move the football from the 20 to the 20, but then kind of struggled to stick the ball into the end zone the past 2 weeks. Able to come up with some offensive points there as a field goal unit was able to convert 3, but then you give up a 90-yard touchdown return by the Eagles special team unit.
So I'm looking at a matchup. Roman Yulo line up in the slot here. I'm liking this matchup, but we go Case, and why not? Because that's been working. He's got enough for the first down all the way across the 50-yard line.
Yeah, they're committed to stopping the pass. They're only putting 5 guys in the box, and they're washing that defensive line down and able to find some room to work for Cunningham. That's a big gain.
Jersey College School of Nursing. Your nursing career starts here. jerseycollege.edu. So the clock now under a minute at 55 seconds. Rhea County leading 10-3 in this ball game, but first and 10 Mustangs.
Ball snap, handed off to Cunningham. He's going to get a gain of about 2 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 with 45 seconds left here in the third.
So I don't have a problem not having urgency here. You don't need to worry about this clock going to the fourth quarter with the football as you're moving it like you are with Case and Cunningham. If anything, I like having the ball to start the quarter. So Coach Aiken's taking his time. The game clock now down to 25 seconds.
Ball snap, going to be blown dead. When it's blown dead, that's usually not good for the offense. It's going to be a false start against the offense. That's going to back them up 5 and make it 2nd and 13. So 2nd and long for the Mustangs with 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. They're going to say it was an illegal motion.
2nd down.
So Walker Valley offensive lineman number 72, Ashton Roshak, leaves the field. Looks like he's got a cramp. Big Ashton Roshak, as he plopped down on the table, about broke the thing.
Going to be a handoff. They're going to get about 3 to make it 3rd and 10. Ball's marked it around the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that is going to be the last play of the third quarter. Rhea County currently leading this one 10-3. As the Mustangs have the ball, it's going to be 3rd and 10. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be 3rd and 10 with Walker Valley just across the 50 into Rhea County territory. And Coach Aiken's meeting with the Mustangs at midfield, as he always does as they start the fourth quarter, preaching to be consistent and finish the game, finish the job. So hopefully the Mustangs can continue to put something together on this drive. 3rd and 9. Jacob, I'd imagine, I know we've been feeding Case and Cunningham the football, but I'd imagine you've got to start targeting these receivers here with a 3rd and long.
Yeah, I'd venture to say Pope is trying to get into his bag to try to get some kind of zone beater. They're going to drop 7 guys back, I would imagine. May send 4, maybe send 5 to put some pressure in Stevens' face. But if you're this Rhea County defense, you've done an okay job stopping the pass. It's been the run, but now you've held them to 3rd and long. So putting yourself in a good position.
Yeah, we've got a Billy Haney Meat Company scoreboard update. East Hamilton leading McMinn County 28-21 up there in Athens. Needing the Cherokees to help out both of these teams here tonight, depending on the finish.
So they're going to go trips to the home side, single receiver to the away, shotgun with Cunningham in the backfield. It is 3rd and 10 to start the fourth quarter. Ball snapped. Going to be a delayed handoff, and it's blown up from the start. That's going to bring up 4th and long. So this is going to be the first Cleveland Utilities power punt of the night for the Mustangs.
That was a loss of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, not how you want to start this fourth quarter. Case and Cunningham, as he's leaving the field, you can tell, man, just a young man who's worked his tail off tonight. Sore. Walker Valley set here to punt. Aiden Burns, the punter. He's standing at his own 34-yard line. It's a good snap.
Kick is up. It's going to be a high one. It's going to be fair caught inside the 30 down to around the 27-yard line. So Rhea County will take over on offense with a 7-point lead here in the fourth quarter, 11-10 left in this ball game.
Well, Jacob, you've asked so much of this Walker Valley defense. Why not do it again one more time, as you said, with 11-10 to go in the ball game? Trailing Rhea County 10-3, Walker Valley needing this defense to do what they've done a lot of throughout the entire season, and that's allow this offense another opportunity to get out onto the field to at least tie the game up.
Yeah, no offensive touchdowns here in the game. It's been a big special teams and defense night here for both squads. They're going to bring a man in motion. Ball snapped. Going to be handed off to Ford. Going to get a gain of a couple. Going to call it 3. That'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, again, this Walker Valley defense has done a good job with stopping the run tonight. Eli Robinson, the defensive lineman for the Mustangs, in on the tackle that play. That was actually a pretty decent gain, a little bit more than we thought. Initially, it looks to be about a gain of 3.
So Rhea County obviously probably going to take their time here. They have the lead. They're going to try to bleed as much time off of this clock as possible. In the shotgun, Ball snap. That QB keeper, they're going to pitch it out wide.
That was a dangerous pitch, but, man, that running back did a great job holding on to the football. Enough for the first down, Rhea County.
Yeah, new play tonight. Haven't seen that one yet. Did a good job of keeping his feet and making a few defenders miss.
Yeah, a little bit of a speed option there. And I believe that was that number 5. Yeah, I think that was number 5 running back for Rhea County that was the pitch man. A very patient pitch from the quarterback, Jackson Schmidt of Rhea County. Clock now at 10-10 in the fourth quarter. Rhea County leading 10-3. Walker Valley desperately needing this defense to step up once again.
Shotgun, ball snap, handoff to Ford. He's off the right side. Walker Valley swallows it up. They're going to give him maybe a half yard of forward progress, but that's going to bring up second down. I'm going to say they're not. They're going to put him right at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that was number 27, Tyler Goldman, who came up and took out some frustration on the ball carrier. Absolutely tattooed him. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 with 9:30 to go in the ball game. Once again, our Warren and Griffin scoreboard: Rhea County 10, Walker Valley 3.
So Rhea County taking their time here. Ball is on the 39-yard line. Going to bring a man in motion. Going to hand it off to him out wide. Going to try to get wide. There's going to be a holding on the play.
Great job by that Walker Valley defensive front, making them stretch that play out. Ball carrier for Rhea County had 3-4 blockers in front of them, but those blockers not able to get any push up field as the Walker Valley defense doing what they do and stretching plays wide, and not much, maybe a 1-yard gain there. So it's going to be 2nd down. Actually, that's a penalty with that holding call, so that does back Rhea County up.
Yeah, that penalty is sponsored by Bradley County Litter Grant. That's going to be a holding against Rhea County, 10-yard penalty, 9:13 left in the ball game. Rhea County leads 10-3. Mustangs desperately needing a stop here to try to get the football back and tie this game up. So Rhea County going to go into twins to the away. Shotgun.
We've not seen Rhea County take a shot in a while. This might be it. They do a quarterback sprint out. He gets pressure.
Looking, and he smartly throws that one away. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long for Rhea County. That also stops the clock with 9:06. Well, they're calling another holding penalty.
Wow. So that makes it 3rd down and 20. This Walker Valley defense forced that because Schmidt, the quarterback for Rhea County, had to run on the sprint out. Smart play by him to throw the football away because there was nowhere to go with the football, and he did so by throwing it near one of his receivers not to get flagged for intentional grounding.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 20, so coach is going to decline that penalty and make them try to get 20 here on 3rd down so that they can get the football back instead of backing them up an additional 10 and giving them a couple more shots at it. So Rhea County taking their time, 8:55, ticking down on the clock.
We've got Thavin Scruggs here on an island, man-to-man coverage as they go back to that sprint out, looking downfield. Scruggs with the receiver every step of the way. A late throw out of bounds, incomplete. Great coverage by number 11, Thavin Scruggs.
I'm a little confused why the clock was rolling there to start that play. It was an incomplete pass to go before. Does the clock continue to run?
Yeah, I think that was just potentially just something that was missed. Because with that incomplete pass, it should have stopped the clock.
So lost about 30 seconds there on the clock, but looks like Rhea County is going to be forced to punt
I take
here.
that back, the penalty. So the penalty negated the play, and I think the clock continues to run. That's why. That's exactly why. So 8:39 to go in the ball game. Rhea County leading 10-3. It's 4th and 20. Rhea County punter standing right at his own 15-yard line.
Yeah, if you're Walker Valley, I would back up an additional 5 yards to what you think he's going to be able to do it.
Well, you say that, and we're creeping up.
I know. You want to make sure that you filled this punt.
He's got a big leg.
So that you can get some good field position, some miscues so far tonight. Almost a 60, 70-yard punt. Oh, bad snap.
Whoa.
Low. He's going to field it off the turf. This is
a high
short punt.
It's going to barely get across the 50. Walker Valley does a great job getting away from it, and it's fielded by Rhea County at the Walker Valley, we'll call it the 47-yard line, and that is where they spot it. They might give us a yard. Let's see if we're at the 48. They've not spotted it yet, but either way, starting at midfield with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game, this is a great spot. You've got to find the production right now if you're Coach Akins and Tyler Pope and this Walker Valley offense.
Yeah, definitely got to put points on the board here if you're the Mustangs, because really, again, you've done a good job all night. You've given them 10. You've given the 10 points away on a special teams 90-yard return and a interception that put them into field goal range for 3. You've been able to stop this Golden Eagles offense. Now you as an offense need to go put up points on the board to tie this game up. Going to bring Boyd in motion. Fake the handoff to Boyd. Hand it off to Cunningham. He's to the 50. He's across to the 45. Pushed out of bounds, and it looks like they're going to mark him right at the line to gain. Let's see if they give it to him.
I think they're going to say he's got enough for it, Jacob. It looks like it, unless that now they shift it back a little bit. So I was looking at the far line judge that he's really about half a yard shy of that first down marker. They've got 2nd and 1 on the scoreboard. 8:24 to go here in the ball game. Rhea County leading 10-3.
Handoff to Cunningham. He's going to keep his feet moving. He's going to have enough for a Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix first down. What a great job of being able to keep his balance after that first hit and get the first down.
Yeah, just another tough run from Kason Cunningham. Can't speak enough of what he's provided this offense tonight. An offense that struggled in the red zone, but he's done a good job leading them down that last drive. As we said, the Kason Cunningham drive that ended in the field goal, the first points of the evening for Walker Valley, and they're going to go right back to him. He bobbles the handoff, was able to gather it right before he picked up about 4 more yards.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That was scary for a second.
It was.
He did not get a handle on that handoff.
Number 79, Tucker.
2nd and 6. Something we haven't seen in a while is the Walker Valley Mustangs using the screen game. Would be interested to see if they tried to do something like that here.
Well, one thing I do want to say, we're seeing Rhea County play run, obviously so, more so now as the Mustangs have continued over the past couple drives to have success with Kason Cunningham on the ground. But the Mustang offensive line getting a push up front, he's going to pick up 2 more.
So
3rd and 4.
I'm going to call it 3rd and 5. They said 3rd and 4. We're going to call it 3rd and 5 here for the Mustangs. Got to get a first down here, kind of in that no man's land as well, as long as you don't go backwards.
If you pick up a couple here, I think this is 4 down territory once again.
Those are scary words for the Mustang faithful.
It is. I was reluctant myself to say it.
Going to be a handoff off the right side. He's going to have just enough, I think. Let's see where they mark him. It's right at the line to gain at the 29. Let's see what they do with the sticks here.
What an effort by Kason Cunningham. He's letting Coach know he's got it. That's going to be a first down. That's a Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix first down Mustangs. Kason Cunningham, though, letting Coach Akins know, like, hey, you got to give me a play here, as he has been carrying the load, as we now see Roman Yulo checking in at running back.
Yeah, don't hate that either.
I don't.
If you're going to have Yulo in the backfield, they're going to give you a light box. That's never a bad thing. Going to be handed off to Yulo. He's going to take it off the backside. He's going to get all the way down to the 21-yard line. Give him another Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix first down.
And I'm kind of glad that Kason took himself out of the game, because we're seeing another wrinkle. We've seen Roman run running back, but now you're running normal run plays with Roman at running back. Not in a short yard, 1 yard situation deep where you've got 8 guys, 9 guys in the box. It's what that's doing is showing us the capability we have with not only Kason but with Roman back there as well.
Walker Valley trailing 10-3, handed off to Cunningham up the middle. There is a flag on this play. 6-16.
So that was a 5-yard gain by Kason Cunningham. Seems to be all he knows is
holding against the Mustangs.
Another penalty against this Mustang offense.
10-yard penalty.
It started off a little sloppy. They did a better job getting things honed in there with the penalties, but now as you're putting together a good drive, not time to do that. So 6:16 left on the clock here. Rhea County leading 10-3 here in the fourth quarter.
Waiting to see where they mark this ball, trying to get it from the spot of the foul. It's going to be from the 19, so that should have them marked at the 29-yard line.
They're trying to do a yard at a time. It kind of shortens up. So they're still getting things figured out here. That does back the Mustangs up significantly. It's spotted at the 29-yard line now, trying to get back inside the 20. It's handed off. That's that's Cunningham across the 20, so into the Kia Cleveland drive zone.
Yeah, so that's going to be about a 12-yard gain for Cunningham.
Yeah, Coach Harvey just not able to dial anything up here defensively. He's still respecting those receivers. And we saw it kind of work out for him in the last drive, holding the Mustangs to a field goal, not wanting to give up the big play. But at some point, you got to make an adjustment as they hand it off to Cunningham again, and he just slips at the 20. So that's going to bring up a third down and about 8. It looks like he did get back to the original line of scrimmage there. They're going to say he actually gained a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 with 5:20 to go here in the game. Rhea County leading 10-3.
So Mustang shotgun trips, looking out wide. Going to be another delayed handoff to Cunningham. He's got a room to run. He's to the 10. Inside the 10 and stood up. Ball's out on the ground.
Came out. Let's see who got it. I think Rhea County got the football. They might say he was down. I don't know. There has been no signal by the officials. Kaysen's pleading his case, and it's a Rhea County football. Rhea County has recovered the fumble inside the 10-yard line. So now with 4:59 to go in the ball game, Rhea County with a 10-3 lead forces the fumble. Kaysen Cunningham had done such a great job on that drive. Absolutely just upended, scooped up, put on his back, football comes out, and Rhea County takes over inside their own 10. Once again, you're asking so much of this Mustang defense.
We've got an injured player on the field. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We will be back in 30.
Sharpen those pencils, pack those snacks, and don't forget that back-to-school smile.
Whoa, did you get braces?
Yep, I went to Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga. They let me pick these colors. It was so easy.
Lucky, I can't wait to get braces.
At Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga, we're here to get those pearly whites picture day ready.
Cheese!
Call 423-541-5500 or visit pdoc.com to book your back-to-school appointment today.
Welcome back to Cleveland's Oldies 99.1 and Mix 104.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. Also on Mix TV, driven by Mountain View Nissan. Mustangs turn it over inside the 10-yard line, asking this defense to get another stop with 5 minutes basically left in this game. 4:59. It is 10-3. Rhea County leads.
So there's already a penalty on the field. I'm curious if it's a
sideline warning against the Mustangs.
I think you're right. So the official that threw the flag walks over and starts talking to Coach Akins, and we see the coaching staff backing. That is just a warning, but now cannot have another one, or that's an unsportsmanlike penalty. So 4:59 to go in the ball game. Ball snapped. They go to number 5, the tough running back, and he goes up in the air again and takes a couple big hits.
Yeah, he's going to get a gain of about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Aiden Burdens was on the tackle there for the Mustangs.
Jacob, the one positive that I take away from that last drive is the fact that you were able to maintain possession of the football for so long and give your defense a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather there on the sideline.
Yeah, if you're the Mustangs here, you want to try to get the ball back as soon as possible, though, because you're running out of time to try to tie this game up. 4:25 left in the ball game. Rhea County going to take their time and bleed time off of this clock. They're going to go twins to the home side, single receiver to the away. They're in the shotgun. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Ball snapped. False start against the Eagles. That's going to back them up 5, so that's good for the Mustangs.
Yeah, another big penalty. All our penalties sponsored by the Bradley County Litter Grant. This one in favor of the Mustangs, backing Rhea County up 5 yards. Clock is at 4:11 to go in the ball game. Our Warren and Griffin scoreboard, Rhea County 10, Walker Valley 3. This defense has been asked time and time again to come up big with stops. And once again, that's what the Mustangs need, is this defense to get a stop and get possession of the football. Or, hey, again, we've not seen Rhea County force the pass a lot, but I dare them. Throw on our guy, Michael Wood.
I agree. So, Twins to the home side, single receiver to the away. Rhea County snaps the football. It's going to be a handoff off the right side, and it is stuffed for no gain. Maybe they'll give him forward progress for one. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Lane Ferris in on the tackle. The clock down to 3:32. Rhea County leads 10-3.
So a 3rd down and 8. Hearing that Halloween music, needing this Mustang defense to step up big, force a punt. Rhea County deep in their own territory, ball at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, you need to stop here if you're the Mustangs, because you do not want any more time to go off of this clock with a first down. Ball snapped. Going to be a QB keeper. He's going to scroll. He looks, has a man in the flats. He's to the 15. Tackled. He's going to have enough for the first down.
That was right at the marker. Very well developing play for the Rhea County offense. They had single receiver here with the receiver to the near side, and Thavin Scruggs on the coverage. They snuck, I believe it was their Y back out of the backfield. Used to do this with Tate Roundtree a lot last year, and snuck him out, was able to get him right at the sticks for the first down. Rhea County, so they've got the ball at their own 20-yard line with a fresh set of downs. Clock now at 2 minutes and 34 seconds, 33 seconds and ticking. Coach Akins has all 3 of his timeouts in his pocket.
So going to see what play 1 results. Ball snapped, going to be handed off to Ford. He's going to get maybe a gain of 1, and I think that's where you're going to have your first Milligan Vane timeout with 2:19 left on the clock. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back in 30.
Struggling to find the right nuts and bolts? Stop searching, because Cleveland Fasteners has what you need. Since 1992, we've been Cleveland's go-to source for hard-to-find fasteners, hydraulic hoses, and top-quality tools for maintenance and construction. No minimum orders, same-day delivery, and walk-ins are always welcome. And with our expert team, you get personalized service that big box stores just can't match. Find us on Starview Drive behind Bradley Rentals, or call 423-472-5010. Cleveland Fasteners. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public, also on Mix TV, driven by Mountain View Nissan. 2:19, Rhea County leads 10-3. Been a special teams and defensive battle here tonight. Only points put on the board have been by special teams units, a 90-yard kickoff return for the Eagles and a field goal, and then the Mustangs have gotten a field goal as well. 2nd and 9, the Mustangs need another stop here.
Yeah, as Jacob said, 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the ball game.
QB keeper, it's going to be pitched
it's
low.
A fumble.
That's out on the ground.
That's a Walker Valley football. Unbelievable.
Huge play for the Mustangs.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe that Rhea County put the football in danger like that, running that speed option again.
No, you can't do it. I know you had success with it, but there's too much chance for a play like that to happen.
So Walker Valley finally catches a break, Jacob, and at the hands of this defense once again, got to give Coach Henderson and the Walker Valley defense all the props in the world tonight for the job they've done.
Yes, this defense all year has done a good job when their number's called. The offense has had some struggles the past 2 weeks. All that'll be forgotten, though, if you can come out with a win here. And to do that, you've got to put 7 on the board now.
Either way, this is a really good Rhea County football team, so a win's a win, but we got to get the points on the board. Cason Cunningham slips once again. He's going to get what looks to be a couple following that Walker Valley offensive line. And I've got to point this out again, Jacob. Walker Valley's offensive line has got a solid push throughout the entire evening, and they continue to do so. There's not been very many, if any, loss of yard plays as long as Cason Cunningham's getting the football.
So 18 seconds, minute 42 left on the clock. Ball's handed off up the middle. Going to be just short of the line to gain. Going to need about a yard. 1:34 ticking down on the clock. 3rd and 1. The Mustangs are back up on the football.
Yeah, the clock's at 1 minute and 28 seconds to go in the ball game. Walker Valley trails Rhea County 10-3.
I'm going to call this more like a 3rd and 2. Hard count, no biters. 1:17 left on the clock. Walker Valley has 2 timeouts. Rhea County has all 3. Ball snapped, handed off to Cunningham outside. He's got enough for the first down.
Big
inside
first down.
The 10.
That's a Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix first down. Mustangs inside the Kia Cleveland drive zone. They're going to spot this one just shy of the 5-yard line. It looks like where we got this one spotted. Looks to be about the 7-yard line, I believe, Jacob.
55 seconds ticking down. Ball snapped. Going to be handed off to Cunningham off the outside.
Gosh.
He's going to be stopped short.
He falls down just at the 1-yard line, but you hear me say, oh my gosh, Kaysen Cunningham is taking an absolute beating, but there's 45 seconds to go in this ball game, and Kaysen Cunningham has got the ball on the 1-yard line. So you've got the ball, I believe, is it 2nd down now?
It's going to be 2nd and 1 from the 1.
Yeah, 2nd and goal. Just got to find a way to punch the football in. This Walker Valley offensive line got to step up big. The only time we have seen them struggle is in these 1-yard situations. So right now, Coach Akins and staff hyping up that offensive line, getting the play in after that. A very smart timeout at 45 seconds to go. You do want to try, not only, obviously you got to get the touchdown, but if you can eat some clock, you don't want Rhea County getting the football back either, with the potential of a big return again.
Yeah, if I would venture to say Walker Valley would pooch punt it coming out of here, but I don't know. Really, what you'd like for
pooch kick on the kickoff.
Yeah, I would kick it out of the back of the end zone if you had the ability to do so. But after the timeout, they're coming out here. Chase Stevens is still into the ball game. It is 3rd and 1.
Kaysen Cunningham in at running back. He's the lone back behind Chase Stevens. We've got 2 receivers here to the near side.
Ball snapped, handed off to Cunningham.
Touchdown Mustangs. Oh, they say he stopped him right at the goal line.
Right at the goal line.
Man, that was so close. Rhea County stood him up right at the goal line. Big goal line stop there for Rhea County as the clock, which again, I don't hate it. The clock is going to continue to
There's
run
a penalty
here.
On the play. Let's see what they're going to call.
Mustang players are signaling against Rhea County.
So they're going to put this thing on like the inch-yard line, and this is where you kind of wish you've worked on just getting under center and trying to move forward. Face mask against Rhea County. So
that's a fresh set of downs.
That is a fresh set of downs. That means you've got 4 shots at this with 2 timeouts left.
2nd down.
38 seconds to go left in the ball game.
So actually they're saying it's still 2nd down.
Should be an automatic first, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's half the distance to the goal. So that's exactly, Coach Akins is trying to get that sorted out with the officials. So I do want to go ahead and give a score update, a Billy Haney Meat Company scoreboard update. East Hamilton leads McMinn County 35-21. That game's in the 3rd quarter.
So 2nd and 1, 38 seconds. Going to bring 2 men in motion. Stevens, shotgun, handed off.
He
reaches over. Bradley
That's a Wright Brothers Construction. Touchdown, Kaysen Cunningham, and he was stopped at the goal line again, and he reaches across. Very smart play by Kaysen Cunningham to extend his arm with the football and get it across the front plane of that goal line. What a huge night from Kaysen Cunningham.
This is the biggest extra point in Chris Malick's career to date. Got to make this to tie the football game. I'll be honest, if you
there's a player missing on the field.
Call a timeout.
Yeah, you got to burn that timeout. Well, you got plenty of time with the play clock. They get them on.
It's not even about that to me.
Yeah,
it's just
a regroup. So Coach Akins does exactly what you were saying there. Burns his 2nd timeout of the half, and you don't want to go into that extra point chaotic. Very good point by you, Jacob, because then, sure enough, something happens, and then you start getting frustrated about how things led up to the extra point. So a wise timeout there. You got them. Might as well use them. 34 seconds to go in this ball game. Right now, prior to the extra point, the score is Rhea County 10, Walker Valley 9. So as Jacob said, the most important extra point of Chris Malick's career.
Yeah, you got to be able to chip this one in, and the reason why, some people are like, you're icing your own kicker. You didn't have enough guys on the field. It was chaotic. You cannot have a misassigned person squeezing through and being able to block that in this game. So the extra point unit is back out onto the field. Extra points are sponsored by Independent Installation Services, your spray and foam experts. So Malick set to kick to tie this game up with 34 seconds left in the game. Kick, snap, up, good.
What a pretty kick, too. So just like that, Walker Valley ties this game up at 10 with 34 seconds to go in the ball game. This is what region championship games should be like. Even though it's got us on the edge of our seat and a little uncomfortable, this is two good ball clubs going at each other tonight.
Yeah, and the atmosphere here at the MAC is absolutely electric. That Rhea County sideline absolutely full. This Walker Valley Mustangs home crowd on their feet. 34 seconds left. Unless something good happens for the Mustangs, we're hoping for some free football.
It's looking that way, but you can't overlook the little things. The special teams had a slip-up. They allowed a big kick return. You've got to avoid that here, Coach Akins. Just kind of track record, I do think he's probably, you alluded to this a minute ago, Jacob, probably goes to the pooch kick, I believe, here.
If I've watched him do it before, if Malick can kick this thing through the back of the end zone, you're starting them on their 20 and asking them to go 80 yards in 34 seconds. If he can kick it through the back, that's what I'm asking him to do. If not, then you try to go to some pooch kick where you can get coverage down quickly to stop them, and there be no miscues on the special teams unit. So Malick set to kick, rears up. It's a little
wow, that's
squibbler.
a dangerous. Fielded that one. So that one was absolutely a low line drive, bounced twice before the return man of Rhea County was able to get to it. They fielded it. It looks like they're going to mark it just shy of the 35 at the 34-yard line. So again, not great field position, but enough that you can lean on this Walker Valley defense and ask them to do what they've done all night.
Yes.
Jacob, I got a question for you. Sorry to cut you off, but do you think, we've not seen it a lot, but do you think Rhea County takes some shots here?
It's very dangerous. You've got if you throw an interception here early, like let's say they go incomplete pass and throw an interception, you're leaving Walker Valley with one timeout left to try to get in field goal range and win this game. If you're Rhea County, I don't know if you don't just try to see if you can bust one open. They're going to keep it up the middle. They're going to get about a 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain that's going to bring up second down. Somebody's calling a timeout. Don't know who.
Yeah, Zach Raines on the tackle for Walker Valley, and have not seen a signal. They're going to say that's Rhea County. That's what Dr. Lindbergh says over the PA. Still never saw him officially signal who that timeout was, but in fact it was Rhea County with 24 seconds to go in the ball game after that 5-yard gain. Probably a smart timeout to see if you can dial something up potentially. Again, if you get stuff there, you're probably letting the clock run.
Well, you're trying. Here's the thing about Rhea County. You've got 2 timeouts left, and you're not trying to necessarily have to stick it in. You just need to get into field goal range.
Yeah, 24.8 seconds left in this ball game. Tied at 10. A game that is going to decide the region championship here in Region 3, Class 5A. And, man, you can feel the tension in this stadium on both sides.
2nd and 5.
So 2nd down and 5, Rhea County. They've got the ball at the 39-yard line after that 5-yard gain.
So Mustangs defense needing a stop here to try to send this one into overtime scenario here at home for a region championship.
So they're trying to get the clock, I think, set. Yeah, so they set it at 26 seconds, straight 26.
This is the second play in a row where the Mustangs thought that Rhea County got off to an early start. This time it is called. That's going to back them up 5.
So in this situation now, you can almost expect Coach Harvey, with only 26 seconds, is probably just going to play this safe.
Yeah, you could take a shot, but then you have the potential of giving this Mustang defense a chance to come away with the football and then potentially driving down to score. It just takes one play. You know, we've seen it. Rhea County had one big play. They busted out wide. Hopefully this Mustang defense can make a final stand here with 26 seconds. It's going to bring up second and 10. Twin set, shotgun, ball snap.
They're going to throw.
They are going to throw. He's going to take off, looking. He's going to keep it. He's to the 40, to the 45, where he's pushed out of bounds. 18 seconds left on the clock. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, so that's got Rhea County at the 47, their own 47-yard line with that first down. So 18 seconds, 18.4 seconds on the clock, tie ball game. Rhea County looking downfield on that last play, trying to do the best they can to get in field goal range.
I would venture to say they need about 30 yards, if not 35, to even think about attempting one. So this Mustang defense just needs to continue what they're doing. 18.4 ball snap. Rhea County looking, throwing, caught out wide, gets out of bounds. That's about a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, 9-yard gain, out route. That one completed to number 11, Austin Fugit, the very athletic wide receiver of Rhea County. And the smart thing that they're doing is catching the ball very close to the chains, to that first down marker, but getting out of bounds and stopping the clock. So they've done that 2 plays in a row now, and they've still got 15 seconds on the clock, second down and 1 now across the 50 at the Walker Valley 44-yard line.
Scoreboard reads 3 timeouts for Rhea County. They have 2. They're going to go into a trip set, single receiver to the home, ball snap, going to be a QB keeper up the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down to the 40-yard line with 9.8 seconds left.
It's enough for a Rhea County first down.
So you're getting into that dangerous area where Rhea County just needs one good completed pass to be able to attempt. So timeout Rhea County. With that, we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back in 30.
Need a new shop, garage, or other unique space? Explore post-frame building kits from Best Buy Metals. Best Buy Metals kits utilize steel trusses for the ultimate in strength and durability. When you need it to last, call Best Buy Metals. Stop by or visit bestbuymetalroof.com for your custom structure.
Welcome back.
Go ahead.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. They're open to the public. Jacob and I are also excited to be on Mix TV tonight. Mix TV is driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, so we welcome all of our viewers on Mix TV. Again, I'm Andy Morris along with Jacob Mason. The game here at Walker Valley between the Mustangs and the Rhea County Golden Eagles tied at 10 with 9 seconds to go.
Ball snap, quick throw, incomplete.
What a dangerous throw. If Michael Wood gets his head turned around, that's a takeaway.
So 6.7 seconds left in the game. Talking to the Rhea County radio guys, they said the sweet spot for their kicker is around 40 yards. Anything past that, that's a pretty good kicker if you can hit one from 40.
And their kicker is number 11, Austin Fugit, just such an athletic young man. We saw him make that reception just shy of that first down marker a second ago.
So for it to be a 40-yarder, they're going to have to get about 17 yards here in 6.7 seconds.
Rhea County only 1 timeout left.
Looking, dropping back, hands in his face, going to throw deep, has a man.
Caught it. Unbelievable.
Touchdown.
and the clock has hit 0. Rhea County caught the football. That's a touchdown, Rhea County, with no time on the clock, I believe.
Rhea County touchdown.
So heartbreaker here for the Mustangs.
That was a jump ball into double coverage. The Walker Valley secondary just baffled. We're baffled by what just happened.
Your final score.
But it does look like the final score is going to be 16-10 Rhea County. And if the score up in Athens holds up, East Hamilton 35, McMinn County 28, your Walker Valley Mustangs are going to drop to the number 3 seed in the region and be on the road for the first round of the playoffs. And I got to be honest, right now I'm in just such a shock watching the team shake hands at midfield, thinking that we're either about to see a field goal attempt or going to overtime. And just like that, they throw it up midfield on the post route. Double coverage by Walker Valley. Played it well, but the receiver just came down with the football. Yeah. Unbelievable finish.
Spooky Halloween night. Weird night for sure. Walker Valley Mustangs, unless something can change up in Athens, will be on the road. The 3 seed had everything in front of them all year long, and then just were not able to finish it out here in week 10.
Yeah, just an absolute shocking finish, but you've got to tip your caps to this Rhea County team who battled all game long. Offensively, defensively, made big plays when it mattered, and the very last play of the game was one of those big plays where they came down with the I believe that was a 44-yard touchdown pass through the air, jump ball in double coverage. Once again, Rhea County walks out of Walker Valley with a 16-10 win. We're going to get stats rolling in here. We're going to kind of compose ourselves a little bit as we take the reality of what just happened and get prepared for the postgame show. So with that, we're going to take a 4-minute break, and we'll be back for your postgame show on Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1.
At Charleston Cumberland Presbyterian Church, the doors are open and the welcome is real. Living the gospel, loving the community, leading with hope. That's our mission, and you're invited to be a part of it. Join us this Sunday at 11 a.m. at the corner of Highway 11 and Lauderdale Memorial Highway in Charleston.
Hi, this is James with Cleveland Business Services. We're here standing by ready to help any local small businesses with a variety of needs. And we can handle just about any tax situation you find yourself with, whether it be business, personal, or a combination of both. Our personal tax returns start at $39. We can help you get filed using our app. We can schedule you an in-office appointment, or you can simply drop off your tax documents and be filed within 48 hours or less. Reasonable rates and a dedicated staff are just a few reasons why Cleveland Business Services is a great choice. Give us a call today at 423-86-TAXES. That's 423-868-2937.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale Supply has the top brands you trust at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 75 years of service, no one supports contractors and communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
This is Dr. Brian Beard with the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Have you been told you don't have enough bone for dental implants? Mini implants might be your answer. We have been offering mini implants for over 20 years now to replace missing single teeth with crowns, denture stabilization, or even full mouth permanent porcelain that stays in the mouth and you do not take in and out. Mini dental implants change the way dentistry is performed today. Give us a call at 476-6541.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you, which means George Gray can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance, today for a free quote.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedics at Bradley Medical Center. Now open, Bradley Orthopedics brings together an elite team of fellowship-trained surgeons offering cutting-edge treatments in joint replacement, spine care, sports medicine, workplace injuries, and hand and upper extremity surgery all under one roof. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Start your orthopedic journey to a better quality of life today. Call 423-380-6263 to schedule an appointment. Bradley Orthopedics, with you every step of the way.
Whirlpool Cleveland is currently hiring for entry-level production roles. Starting pay $18.25 per hour, jumps to $19.35 per hour after 90 days. Benefits start on day one, including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, and more. 120 total hours of paid time off. 10 hours the first 3 months. Remaining balance after 90 days. Apply at jobs.whirlpool.com. Jobs.whirlpool.com.
Do you suffer from unsightly leg veins? Are your legs turning brown or swelling? Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps disturbing your sleep? These symptoms are signs of bad veins. Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better. And your procedure is covered by most insurance. Find more information online at milliganvein.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682 and get rid of those bad veins.
Watch over your money so you've got more to share. Use the Your Money app from TVFCU.
TVFCU, a place for all of us.
Manhattan Materials is a hot mix asphalt producer in Cleveland. They make asphalt for contractors and supply for both commercial and residential projects. The finest hot mix asphalt in the region, conveniently located a mile from I-75. Call Manhattan Materials at 423-813-7007.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group, open to the public. I'm Jacob Mason, joined by my good friend Andy Morris, heartbreaker here at the Valley, here in the MAC. Walker Valley loses 16-10 on about a 40 to 45 yard throw there for Rhea County. Threw it up into double coverage, but able to come down and get it. And Rhea County comes away with a win as time expires.
Yeah, we've been on the other side of this. We were fortunate enough to walk away with a win down at East Hamilton on a walk-off field goal. And unfortunately, it came back around and bit us tonight where Rhea County throws that 44-yard touchdown pass with no time left on the clock into double coverage. Great coverage by the Walker Valley secondary. The ball just dropped right in where it needed to be, right in the basket of the receiver. And, again, as you said, Rhea County 16, Walker Valley 10. That is how this one ends. And just still in shock, but can't give enough credit to Rhea County in the way that they showed up tonight. Just completely calm and cool under pressure. And Coach Taylor Harvey, he's a winner. We know that about him. And him and his staff did a great job putting together a complete game and finding a way to come here to Walker Valley on the road and walk away with a win, with the possibility of putting them in a position to win a region championship. They also, along with Walker Valley, needing some help from McMinn, which it doesn't sound like they're getting it right now. I believe the score there is East Hamilton 42, McMinn 28. McMinn has completely fallen off here in the second half of the season. That game's still in the third quarter, so optimistic, maybe not, but hopeful that McMinn can get back into that ball game to give Walker Valley a chance to host a home playoff game as a number 2 seed. But with the loss tonight, Walker Valley's chance at a region championship, which would have been the second in 3 years, disappears. And now Rhea County has that opportunity, or East Hamilton, a team that you beat. So that's a little frustrating.
Yeah, if you're a Rhea County fan, you just have to nod your head at Harvey, because he lived and died by stopping the pass. You would have thought, as a Rhea County fan, you were probably frustrated watching Cunningham run the ball all over you, but he did exactly what he needed to do. He held the Mustangs to 10 points, was able to stop them fourth down multiple different times tonight, and the Mustangs only able to walk away with 10 points in this game, losing on a final second throw, just tough, heartbreaking loss. Now trying to be hopeful, but not optimistic that McMinn can get it done, most likely on the road for the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, so let's go on over to our post-game stats. Cleveland Fasteners and Supply for all those nuts and bolts you can't find anywhere else. If they ain't got it, then you don't need it. Located off Starview Drive. And got to give a tip of the cap since we're doing those tonight. Case and Cunningham, 38 rush yards for 38 rushing attempts for 212 yards, breaks a school single-game record. Remember Big Heath Tanksley? He rushed for 208 yards back in 2020. Well, little Cason Cunningham just rushed for 212 in this game. So despite his best effort to put this Mustang team on his shoulders, not able to come away with the win here in this huge game against Rhea County. Again, the final score 16-10, Rhea County. Going over to our offensive stats, Chase Stevens, 11 of 18 passing, 115 yards, 1 interception. That was a tipped ball interception. I always like to throw that in there. It's not like he threw the football away. It was tipped by the hands of a receiver. Roman Yulo, only 3 receptions for 56 yards. Luke Hayden, 5 receptions for 33 yards. Sawyer Boyd, only 2 receptions for 19 yards. Very drastic comp of those stats compared to what the Mustangs did the entire season up to this point, outside of last week. And then Cason Cunningham had 1 reception for 7 yards. Braylon Beard, 7 tackles for the Mustang defense. And Rhea County held to 43 yards passing, and guess where most of those came from? That very last pass play, the 44-yard touchdown pass into double coverage there for Rhea County to walk away with no time left on the clock. Winners 16-10. And again, we've got Rhea County with 121 rush yards on the evening. A defensive battle tonight, but absolutely heartbroken for these seniors. This was senior night here at Walker Valley, and those guys like Roman Yulo, who've been here from start to finish, hoping to get another region title like they were able to experience back in 2023, but that was just not in the cards tonight as Rhea County came and played a complete game of football.
Yeah, you have to put your hats off to Walker Valley's defense, even though busted coverage there on that last play held Rhea County to 3 points off of an interception that was down in their own territory, like we said, tipped. And then a special teams touchdown. That's where the 10 points before that final play came from. Walker Valley's defense played great all night long. Unfortunately, the wind just blew right for the Rhea County Golden Eagles right there in the last final moments.
Yeah, so I want to go ahead and do our Dell's Heating and Air Player of the Game. Just call Dells.com. No doubt about it for your Mustangs. Player of the Game, Cason Cunningham. What an unbelievable night by that young man. 38 rushing attempts, 212 yards, which breaks a school single-game record that was held by Heath Tanksley, 208 yards back in 2020. And, man, Big Heath Tanksley was a bruiser of a running back. Cason Cunningham is a guy that, as we said, probably about 140 pounds, 145 pounds soaking wet. Such a tough night from him. And we saw him limping off the field throughout the entire night. So got to give all the love and, again, a tip of the cap to Cason Cunningham for his effort tonight. Just wasn't quite enough as Rhea County walks this one off, you can say, with that deep touchdown pass into double coverage with no time on the clock. So, again, congratulations to Rhea County. The playoff scenario's still up in the air right now. It's looking like Walker Valley is going to fall to the 3 seed and be on the road for the first round of the playoffs unless McMinn County is able to get a pretty epic comeback themselves to get back in that ballgame against East Hamilton. Right now they trail 42-28.
With that, we're going to take a 2-minute break. Going to see if we get Coach Akins up here. Be honest, not sure that he's going to come up here tonight just because senior night, tough loss. Probably wants to be with his team, telling them that they've still got a goal left in front of them. They can go out into the playoffs. So we will take a 2-minute break. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Leisure Time Bowling is Cleveland's party place. Birthday parties for children, teenagers, and adults. Birthday parties at home take a lot of work, a lot of decorating, cooking, cleaning. Let Leisure Time Bowling do the work for you. Custom party packages are available, including some with Cosmic Bowling. Call 728-2988, 728-2988, ltbowling.com.
So what's the best way to pick a local law firm? Google 5-star reviews, of course. There are some local law firms with a few. There are some, though, that have a few more. Yeah. But if you want the local law firm with the most 5-star reviews, well, that would be Warren & Griffin by a long shot.
I'm Seymour. I'm John Moore. We have more 5-star reviews than any law firm in this area.
Call us at 265-HURT. We are your local law firm.
Wright Brothers Construction Company Incorporated has over half a century of experience completing some of the most challenging projects across the Southeast, from moving millions of cubic yards of excavation in Alabama to spanning rivers in Virginia. Find out more at WBCCI.com. WBCCI.com. Wright Brothers Construction Company congratulates the student athletes and families of Walker Valley High School and says, "Go Mustang!"
When life gets busy, Little Caesars can be there to help with hot and ready pizzas and more from 4 to 8 p.m. You can't beat the taste of delicious pizza at a great price and hot and ready for dinner. 3 locations, Paul Huff, Key Street, and McGrady Drive, or order online.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale Supply has the top brands you trust at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 75 years of service, no one supports contractors and communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Need cash? Check. Behind on bills? Check. Unexpected car repair, broken appliance, surprise vet bill? Check, check, and check. Time to check into Cash, your one-stop money shop. Check all the boxes all in one place. From payday loans to flex lines of credit, we've got solutions that move with you. The process is simple, quick, and designed to get you the help you need fast. If you've been approved, you can leave with cash in hand. Check Into Cash also offers check cashing, money orders, wire transfers, and even gift card buyback. Check your worries at the door and check into a store to apply. We have stores in the Chattanooga area, including Cleveland and Athens. Or visit checkintocash.com to get started today. Check Into Cash. We fund today to make a better tomorrow. Subject to state regulations, eligibility, credit check, underwriting, and approval. Rates, restrictions, and fees apply. Visit a store for details.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1 and Cleveland's Oldies 99.1. Your exclusive home of Walker Valley football, supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. They are open to the public. Also, we've had the privilege to join you guys on Mix TV tonight. Mix TV is driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Again, the final score in an absolute heartbreaker. Final play of the game, Rhea County 16, Walker Valley 10, no time on the clock. Rhea County completes roughly a 44, 45-yard pass into double coverage. Just one of those situations where it had to be a perfect spot for that football, and the receiver had to go up at the right point and find the football. Great tight coverage, double coverage by the Walker Valley secondary. But as we said before, we were on the other end of that down at East Hamilton with a walk-off field goal. We're on the short end tonight against a very tough Rhea County team. Again, props to Rhea County for the effort that they came with tonight, battling in this game. And again, props to Cason Cunningham, who broke a single-game rushing record held by Heath Tanksley. That is now Cason Cunningham's record. So a positive to take away from the night. And with that, we've got Walker Valley head football coach Drew Akins with us. And Coach, I can only imagine. I've coached for a long time. I've been on the receiving end of heartbreaking losses like tonight for you. So I want to lead off with, how did you address your football team at the end of that game?
It's not fun. You got kids that are heartbroken, kids that really gave everything they had on both sides of the ball. Kids that laid everything on the line, and for you to lose that way is tough. You obviously hope you just get to overtime and give yourself a chance. And what a play by that kid.
Yeah, that was number 2 for Ray, Aiden Wilkerson, who came up with the big reception to win the game there for Rhea County. And Coach, I want to talk about your defense, because they, outside of one play there at the end of the night, such a solid night. We've seen them week after week. Coach Henderson has done a great job with that group, and unfortunately, you come down to a play and end on a play like that where, regardless to what you did the entire game, that's what sits with you. But if you could talk about your defense and the grit that they have.
Yeah. They played an unbelievable game throughout the night. They laid everything on the line. Everything that they had was left out there, and really proud of those guys. They gave us a chance over and over. Saying that sounds like a repeat, doesn't it? Gave us a chance over and over down on that side of the field, and we failed to execute. We failed to execute offensively and let them play with a lead. That's 2 weeks in a row. We just haven't let them play with a lead. So, it's been pressure after pressure after pressure moment, and you do that enough, eventually it's going to feel like the defense breaks. It's a shame it ended like that, where it feels like it's a defensive deal, but ultimately, in no way is it that. Our defense gave us every opportunity throughout the night, and unfortunately, we just didn't give them a chance to play with the lead. I mean, they stopped run throughout the night. They really didn't give up any yards. Specials with the one touchdown. Right after we finally got a little momentum, we moved
the kickoff return touchdown.
Kickoff return touchdown. Created a turnover down on our end twice, and just squandered opportunities. So very, very frustrating from my end. But hopefully, it's 0-0. We're making the playoffs no matter what. I told our guys in there, just what color jersey you wearing. That's what it comes down to. What color are you going to wear? Are you going to wear white, or are you going to wear a navy? And we'll see what happens at the end of this McMinn East Ham game. But ultimately, that really doesn't matter. It matters if you're going to galvanize, or you're going to come back and play the way we know how to play. And if we do that, we can play with anybody. If we don't do that, then we'll continue to see some of the mistakes that we're making. That's costing us opportunities to take hold of a game. It's not even winning or losing. It's just the control. I feel like we haven't had any control throughout games over the last 2 weeks. So hopefully allowing our guys to reset and understand that we're in the playoffs and we still got things ahead of us. The path is different than we had hoped, but ultimately we got a chance to go to the playoffs and regroup and go on a little run here.
Yeah, Coach, you had mentioned it. You alluded to that McMinn-East Hamilton game. I know on the TV coverage, I think they had the quarter wrong. I believe that game just went final.
Oh, did it?
If I'm correct. East Hamilton 42, McMinn 28. So if that is indeed correct.
We're on the road.
Walker Valley.
No, they're starting.
So that was just the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
So you've got, okay, I'm glad because on the Coach T scoreboard here, they just indicated final. So someone got the quarters mixed up. So sorry to do that to you and our listeners and myself. But
ultimately, it doesn't matter.
Right now, East Hamilton 42, McMinn 28.
They just got a first down. It was 4th and 5. So if they put one in here, we'll scoreboard watch. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. It comes down to, and I'll say this: this group of kids consistently has bounced back through adversity. They consistently have faced adversity, looked it in the eye, and responded to it. So through that, I hope that we see our kids continue that. This group of kids, led by this group of seniors, I fully expect them to be resilient. And that's going to be our word. Our word's going to be resiliency. So expect that from our guys. hope that we can make that happen. We've got to make some decisions if we're going to be resilient or not.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's been their culture all year long. Well, this is the most adversity we faced. So we got to make decisions over the weekend, and I truly believe our guys will bounce back stronger than they were.
Coach, last thing I've got for you, as we've mentioned the scenarios in the playoffs right now, looking like East Hamilton's going to hold on to this one as they get ready.
They just gave up a score, so McMinn's back within a score.
McMinn back in the mix, so 42-34. McMinn just scored. I thought you said that East Ham had the ball there. So again, McMinn not going away quietly, so they could help us out. If McMinn is able to come back and win again, Walker Valley would be the number 2 seed and host a home playoff game. If East Hamilton holds on, we will drop to the 3 seed and be on the road. And I love your approach to that, Coach. And before we go, if you could just talk about Cason Cunningham's effort tonight.
Yeah, what a great night by Cason. We put the ball. Listen, they gave us an empty box throughout the night. Honestly, we made some misreads throughout the night. We should have been running the ball even more. And once we got to where, okay, we understand what we're reading, we saw a lot of success in the run game. I thought our offensive line played really well.
They did.
I thought Cason ran the ball really hard. We just got to clean up some of the stuff that's costing us. The fumble inside the 10, the penalties that put us behind the sticks, those kind of things. And get back to who we are. Get back to playing with incredible confidence. So, but yeah, Cason had an unbelievable night. And when you empty the box like that, and force the run, a lot of times you can force the run and still not be successful. So it's really exciting to see us be able to run the ball the way we were tonight.
Coach, again, I know it's one of those nights, not the most enjoyable thing to come up here and recap what just happened while it's still fresh. We always appreciate you taking the time to join us and talk to our listeners, and definitely very optimistic that you guys in the Mustangs are going to get things back on track next week in the playoffs. As you said, you're assured a playoff spot. There are a lot of teams that would be glad to be in that position, and excited to have the opportunity to keep this season rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Prayers for Jacob.
Might be getting ready to have a baby here pretty soon. So
he's not hurt. Jacob's fine.
Yeah, Jacob took off.
Jacob took off, but prayers for him and his wife, and just man, there's no fun way to end this, but ultimately, man, really proud to be a part of Walker Valley. Always proud to be a part of Walker Valley, and the way we played the game is the right way to play. Ultimately, that if we define ourselves by a scoreboard, it's always going to lead to ups and downs. We don't define ourselves by a scoreboard. We define it by the energy and effort we play. And, man, that's 2 weeks in a row we've left it all in the field, no matter what the scoreboard says. So really proud of that. Want to continue to encourage our guys and hope that we come back even stronger than we were. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Akins. Once again, Walker Valley head football coach Drew Akins. And we will keep you guys posted on Mix 104.1. You can check out the Facebook page with scores from around the area. Again, we're really paying a lot of attention to that East Hamilton-McMinn game right now. At the start of the fourth quarter, East Hamilton's lead has been cut to 42-35. So if you're a Walker Valley fan, if you're a Rhea County fan, you're really pulling for the Cherokees to be able to come back and win that game. So both Rhea County and Walker Valley are able to host home playoff games. Rhea County tonight with the 16-10 win here at Walker Valley assured themselves a home game, but with that McMinn win would become region champs. So again, the final score here, Rhea County 16, Walker Valley 10. I'm Andy Morris. I've been joined by Jacob Mason, who, again, you just heard Coach Akins say Jacob had to take off, but hopefully we will be back with you guys next week here at the MAC, depending on the outcome of this East Hamilton-McMinn